I toss and turn, I keep stressing my mind. I look for peace, but see I don't attain. What I need for keeps this silly game we play. Now look at this. Madness, the magnet keeps attracting me. I try to run, but see I'm not that fast. I think I'm first, but surely finish last. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night. At night. At night. At night, at night, hold the phone. The lonely stoner, Mr. Solo Dolo. He's on the move, can't seem to shake the shade. Within his dreams, he sees the life he made. The pain is deep. A silent sleeper, you won't hear a peep. The girl he wants don't see no one in two. It seems the feelings that she had her through. Cause day and night, the lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone through the day and night. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. At night, day and night. The lonely stoner seems to free his mind at night. He's all alone, some things will never change. The lonely loner seems to free his mind at night. 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 At night.
I was
looked me in the eyes and she said to me, she said it's over, she said it's over, she said it's over, don't talk to me. She said it's over, she said it's over, she said it's over, don't talk to me. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, yeah. She said it's over, she said it's over, she said it's over, don't talk to me. She said it's over, she said it's over, she said it's over, don't talk to me. She said it's over, she said it's over, she said it's over, don't talk to me. Last night we cried.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
The intro to Yanni. Is my mic working?
Yeah.
Hey, it should be on. You can't hear yourself. Might want to wiggle his
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
anything there.
Can I hear him? Nope.
No.
I can turn you up.
Hello? We should have did this to start in the beginning. Hello, everyone. Hi.
Hey, no, we're professionals here. It's not my fault this mic doesn't get used.
Can you hear me? Oh, there. Wait. Don't touch. I can hear myself.
Okay, there we go.
No touchy. No touchy.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't. There we go. Hi.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hello.
You got that? It sounds good.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. This is episode 278.
By the way, Matthew, I think that little thing with the cheering was a one of your little sound drops.
No, that was actually one Steve did. I mean, we can still do a communal drink. That's fine.
Community drink.
Drink. We'll need like a drink drop then.
Care Bears.
Drink drop.
Drink.
Duck game.
Yeah, duck game. That's what I thought you were going to use as the keyword tonight. But anyways, yes, I am Steve-O. Along with me is...
Yo, what's up? My name is Matthew.
And along with us as well is...
Mark.
Yes, we are back. Of course, if you're listening to the show right now, awesome, great, we love you. If you're listening to it on a later date, if the show ever gets
Great,
dropped,
awesome, we love you.
we love you too. But if you're looking, maybe you just can't find us. Maybe the show, you know what, the shows could have been posted. We don't know, but you can find us on 4iRadio.com, Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace, BlackBerry Podcast, Blueberry Podcast, Mirror Guide, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, Player FM, Google Play Music, Google Play Podcast App, Spotify Podchaser. All right,
Oh my God.
That's a lot.
Oh my God.
You know where to find us? Because I don't. I mean,
At Kohl's.
at Kohl's.
Entertainment Tonight. Like, I don't know why I just said that. Hey,
My name's Lynn Sukuni, and this is the 4iRadio Network.
Lindsay Cooney.
hell yeah, dude. If I ever run into Lindsay Cooney, I'm definitely going to ask her to be like, hey, can I record you doing a drop for me?
I'm going to ask her for an egg roll.
Oh, that's mean.
We're
That's
we're a couple minutes into the show. We've already dropped a
Hey, so
hashtag me too.
I've been working on a new intro.
Have you?
Yeah, it's been a couple of days working on some stuff.
Very cool. I was just about to. Yeah. Please let us know.
You know what's
let's
really
dive into
funny?
the weeks.
You know what's really funny?
Yeah.
Is so I started this new one, and I like started playing the riff,
like I was listening to it back, and I was like, man, this sounds like really familiar. And then I was like, let me go to the old that recording, like of what we currently have, and see if I can mess around with it. Because obviously, I want to include Mark in there.
Yeah,
you know, just shit like that. And I listened to the riff. I'm like, dude, I subconsciously played like the same fucking riff. I was like, but
This sounds badass.
but I did it in a different key. And I was like, okay, all right. And then I added bass and all this stuff.
I mean, what we could do is I could re.
And so I was like, well, I might as well just go to the original one and just update the lyrics.
Socially awkward intro in minor.
Yeah.
Not in trouble.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing. Yeah, it's just literally just the same thing, and then just like and Mark, and
But then I did one where I was doing drops. It had the bubble bro and
solid
Golden Daddy Dong and
Golden
shit.
Daddy Dong.
But then I was like, I don't know.
Well, what you could do,
I'm working on something.
What you could do is stealing from other people, as what you do your intro song, come up with the new one, and then every so often while the music is playing, like you can have another thing set up and we could do drops during the song at that point, so it would be all like bing ding 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 ding, and it's like Golden Daddy Dong bang ding, still going, because the Homebird does that with their show, like they get the new song every year and then they'll just add drops to it, because I remember last year they were playing the song and they just had a bunch of like Red Dead Redemption stuff, and the game just came out. It was just like, he'll be all right. Everything always works out for that boy.
But yeah, so I'm getting my little creative juices flowing, trying to get Mark incorporated in the intro.
Very cool.
Oop, couple smiles here. Oop, there's one. Oop, there's another.
Oh, there's another. Oh, look at that. Matthew's making a new song.
By the way, if anybody's wondering, yes, we're drinking beer.
Yes.
Thank you, Modern Times, New Belgium, and Left Hand.
Left hand. Yeah.
We also have
Plenty more. Some Mike has.
Down there.
Hop, what is it?
Mother Earth.
What was it? Hopadelic or what? What's the one I got?
Oh, he's asking. What's the beer I brought?
Hop Brewing? Something?
Yeah. No, it doesn't. Is it silver can?
Yeah, with like green.
With green, yeah. It's Hopadelic. It's like Alpine. I'll pull it up.
You got it.
But
I've had it before, and it's good.
But Mark, how's your week been going this week?
How the fuck is your week?
Well, on Saturday, because we didn't get to talk about this before, me and
that's
Matthew
right,
went
yeah.
to the Sleepy Whale.
We all did.
You went to the Sleepy Whale. We all went to the Sleepy Whale.
I was there.
Yeah, we were all there.
I had been like drinking all that day.
No, you're good.
Sleepy Whale was it. Cool place, way too crowded. Don't think they were ready to open all the way, but definitely tons of beer. I think they had 39 beers on tap, and I had a really good. It was a collab. It was called like Wren House.
Wren House, yeah.
But it was a
Wren House.
It was a delicious,
Which is local. I've never been to Wren
Yeah.
House. I need to get over there.
very delicious IPA. It was very good.
You know, that place is going to kill it.
Yeah,
I
they
really
will
enjoyed it.
They will make their money back in the first year. Easy.
Like, I
Yeah,
super dug
that place was fun. I mentioned it to Patrick. I told him we got to go up there one Sunday, probably most likely after the GOT is over for season 8. We got 2 more
good
episodes.
place.
But
Right next
yeah.
to the Perch and everything.
Yeah, it was really fun. Yeah, I lucked out because, like you said, they only have a few parking spots. There's of course a parking structure you can park in, but they only had like a few spots. But when I pulled in, I was like, damn it! Like I have to do the backup thing. And when I was about to back up, some guy left, and I was like, oh sweet! So I got right up front. But it was funny because I'm walking in, I'm thinking like Matthew was already there, you were already there, and I'm like, oh, I think I see them, and I immediately make like a beeline to these random people outside, and then get close enough and go nope, and literally was like boom, 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 and I literally made a course correction doing some Tetris moves. I went inside, and then you're like, oh, Steve. I'm like, oh, there you guys are. I'm all
I know,
like,
and Lauren's
I
the
thought
one
you guys-
that she's like, isn't that Steve?
and I was all like, I thought you guys were outside. Like,
That was a cool place. And then that night I hung out with my buddy Matt, and we drank at Uno Mas for like 5 hours. And
Uno Mas.
We got hammered. And then this week, work's been a little rough because it's getting toward the end of the school year.
so it's not slack, or there's no slacking off during the end of the school year. So
a little senioritis.
yeah,
not,
we'll be right.
not in ed services. No, we had our graduation for 2 of our students today.
Oh, okay.
So that was really cool. I didn't get to experience it because I had to take another student out into the classroom because they didn't like the noise, and I was getting hit in the face. But we had cake.
Hell yeah.
Cake was good.
No, marble
but
cake?
Yes.
It was a marble cake?
Yeah, two giant, like the biggest cakes I've ever seen.
Jeez.
Two of them. And then yesterday,
Sheet cakes?
What?
Sheet cakes?
I don't know what that is. It was
Just a sheet cake, just a flat.
Like,
Like a
like
flat-
congratulations, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But no tears or anything, just a sheet cake.
Yeah, sheet cake.
Okay.
Probably Costco.
First off, kudos
Safeway.
to you for actually knowing.
Same.
Like you're like, oh, sheet cake,
That's because
tiers of cake.
Megan bakes.
No, good.
I know cakes. I don't like to eat cake, but I know cake.
Really?
I don't like sweets, bro.
Well, I know that, but
Ah, shit, I said bro.
oh
Little
shit.
drink.
Shit.
Oh damn!
Yes.
Forgot. Yes, the key word tonight is bro
Or any sound drop.
or any sound drop. If you want to play the drinking game along with us,
Would you like to play a game with us?
Just keep typing bro on the page and we'll drink every time you type it.
bro.
Call us at what?
Oh shit! Yeah,
480.
Yeah. Do you know?
788. Is that correct?
Yes.
1 4.
No.
I don't know the
6.
rest.
It's 480-788-2554.
Just call and just go,
You were
bro.
off by like one number though when
Yeah.
you were like one, and I'm like, oh no, you're so close.
2554.
So if you call us and tell us,
Just go bro and hang up.
well, you could say bro or hang up, or if you're playing the drinking game along with us, feel free to every time there's a bro or a sound drop, then go ahead and take a drink.
Also, if you're the first person that calls, you're going to get our prize package that's got cobwebs.
No.
So lonely.
No, fuck that. If you're the fifth caller voicemail, then you'll win that.
2024, we have our winner.
This shit's vintage now.
First off, I love the fact that you think we're going to still be going in 2024. So yes,
Of course,
Yeah,
man.
this thing's going to be huge. We're going to be the new John J. Rich and what's the girl's name? Kyle.
Fiona.
No, but anyway, so
It's
Fiona.
Fiona.
so I had to go to Mayo
I don't listen to
yesterday to
anyone.
do some stuff for the new job.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then what else happened this week? I can't remember besides Duck Game, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll definitely. We have a bunch of hopefully stuff to get to, but yeah, we'll definitely get to talk some video
What
game
did I do
shop.
this week?
Okay.
Were you with him at any point of this?
This week?
Yeah, so you could like help him.
No, last time I saw him was
Saturday?
Sleeping
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
remember. Oh well.
All good. Well,
Next.
next.
Thank you.
Matthew.
Next.
What about you? Last time I saw you was the Game of
you,
Thrones
next.
party. So
Was who?
was the Game of Thrones party.
Damn right. I won't say it's a party.
It's a small gathering of people that.
It's a small gathering of people that like to watch Game of Thrones on Sunday. Bake some food. Cook some food. Bake some food, yeah.
Bake some sheet cakes.
These hamburgers don't go right. Just give them time.
I don't, yeah, it's going to take forever, man. Yeah.
That's why we start at 2.
That's been fun. So our weekly Game of Thrones get-togethers. Let's talk about this week. Monday, swim lessons with Owen. Been doing good. Over the weekend, went to the pool. That's what we did.
That's right. We
Yeah,
went to
yeah.
the pool on
Sunday, we went in pool on Sunday.
Communal pool.
Yeah, at our aunt and uncle's house.
And we had flautas and chimichangas
Yep.
and chicken enchilada dip
Yep.
and bean dip
Yes.
and corn dip.
Yes, lots of dips.
Yeah.
I was cool, man. Owen was loving the pool, man.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he had fun.
And he's doing really. We got him like this floaty device thing. He was doing good. You could like
Yeah,
see
it
him
was-
working on his balance
That
as he
floaty
went.
device
Oh, very
thing
nice.
was,
Yeah,
I highly don't recommend you buy it.
everybody was kind of making fun of the way he looked. It was kind of funny.
Oh.
But anyways, he had a good time in the pool. Monday, we went to swim class again, and he had a blast, which was cool. Tuesday, did the thing. Wednesday, did the thing. Just worked. I've been replaying Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, you were talking about that. Where are you at right now in the game?
So I've already gotten all the Riddler trophies, so I've 100%ed that.
Oh, nice.
I am at the penitentiary. I'm fighting Joker right now.
Oh, so are you playing the first one or the second one?
The first one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I loved the first one.
Yeah, the first
so it
one's
was cool
fantastic.
going back, playing this. So yeah, I'm facing Joker right now.
Oh shit! Now that you mention that, I might have to dive into that.
Yeah,
'cause
dude.
it's on Xbox One. Yeah,
Dude.
because I got everything in that shit.
And it's on Game Pass right now.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Like, ooh, and then you gonna boot up the second one afterwards?
So I have it loaded, but I don't know if I want to jump into it right now because I don't want too much Batman.
Totally understand.
Brain.
You merely just adapted the Game Pass. I was born into it, molded by it. Oh wait, no, he got his first. Oh my bad. My sorry. What's a game tag? We'll totally play.
So I've been rocking that, and then kicking it with a little dude last night. Megan had her kickball. They won both games.
Nice. Okay, so where are they now? Because we were talking about this, I think, last week.
They are 4-2.
4-2. Okay, so is the cheaters still winning?
So there's minimal teams.
There's like 4 teams.
Yeah.
2 of them are like there was a team that was way too big that got cut off. So then there's the good players and the people who just want to have fun. And then I remember one team because it seems like they're the cheaters called the Black Bananas. Wow, I'm surprised how much I remember about this.
You're gonna have to touch base with her on Sunday about that stuff.
Okay.
So last night there were some confrontations between the 2 games. Just with people or whatever in between them. Anyways, but they won both of them.
Okay.
So I kicked it with the little dude last night. And then Sunday, today I had work.
Yeah.
But it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Thank
Definitely
God.
Friday.
Our cousin has a graduation party tomorrow, so we're going to hit that up.
Nice.
We'll be drunk.
I may be going and doing a little jam sesh tomorrow night. We'll see about that.
Ooh.
So that would be cool.
Getting the band back together?
You know.
Listen, the band's going to make it.
There's talks or whatever, but
No. I was just because I remember.
Aren't you guys practicing because you're going to do a show or something?
we've been talking about it, but it's been pretty stagnant.
Okay, well, cool. Well, hopefully you do that because I know, like you're saying before, working on a new theme song for the thing. I like it when you get your music juices flowing.
Kyle.
And then Sunday, fucking Mother's Day.
Yeah.
You know, Mom said she wants
What?
Canes because she gets a free box. So that's where we're going on Sunday.
Hell
Sounds
yeah.
good to me.
Shit, all right.
I don't have to pay for her because it's free and it's cheap.
So we still doing Game of Thrones that Sunday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. I just didn't want to
Yeah,
ruin, I didn't want to ruin the day.
Our mom doesn't like to be out past noon.
Game of Thrones? What? Yes, dude. Oh my gosh.
Our
Listen
mom
to my
doesn't
voice,
like to be
how high
out
it is.
I know it's as high as I've ever heard it.
If it's at afternoon, she's got to make lunches. So it has to be noon or earlier.
No, I was more thinking.
Saturday is more ideal.
I was more thinking about your wife, who's a mother. You know, this is her like second year.
Oh, that is true, yeah.
So that's what I was more concerned. I could care like it's like my mom.
Yeah, well, we'll do our stuff.
My
but,
mom's like,
dude,
come over.
Game of Thrones for sure.
They're going to bake sheet cake.
You know what? Don't promise me that because I will roll in there going, "Is there sheet cake?"
we won't
No,
have
on
cake.
Mother's Day. They're going to bake it together, and then Matthew's going to make his bacon-wrapped tater tot.
We're
things.
not going to make a cake.
No, but I do say,
Hello?
Gary. I was going to say, so for the so this is the second to last episode
Of
Game of Thrones
yes.
this Sunday. We doing a big blowout for the
Wait,
last
second
one.
to last episode?
Yeah.
I feel like this shit started like 2 weeks
It's
ago.
only 8 episodes.
It's 6. It's only 6.
Oh yeah, 6.
So
Yeah.
the last season is 6 episodes.
Yeah.
And I heard the last episode sucked or something. Or some people were disappointed.
In the last episode,
Or maybe the one before it. I don't know.
and it's probably episode 3, the fucking
Night Watch.
the long night.
Yeah, the Night Watch fight.
It's
No,
it was the battle at Winterfell.
yeah, the battle.
That's probably the one that people were complaining about.
Why?
Okay, everyone complains about everything.
Jesus, I thought that episode was fucking amazing.
Well, they said something about the lighting, the sound, and stuff.
Why is there only 6 episodes? How many are there usually? Like 10?
Usually there's
there's like-
12, right? Or
Well,
13?
it depends on
So I think-
seasons, because last season was 8.
Well, they were splitting that one up because apparently George R. Martin has either 2 or 3 books that he still needs to complete or some bullshit.
I heard
So
like
he
this
only-
season isn't like
so he only
associated.
had the outline. They only had the outline for last season, and then this season is pretty much them going in their own kind of direction for it. But I get it's also one of the biggest like budgeted shows on HBO, so they're probably like, "Hey, you can extend your episodes, but we're cutting you down to like 6 this season," kind of thing.
I don't know why they would do that because this show's probably like 70% of the revenue.
Well, HBO doesn't care because they got 2 spin-offs coming from the Game of Thrones franchise, and since I don't think J.A.R. Martin,
Nobody's gonna watch
Martin,
them.
Okay, so
No one's gonna watch 'em.
They were all 10 episodes, season 1 through 6. Last season was 7, and this season's only 6.
because originally they were planning on putting the season together and just making a long season, but then they decided let's take a year off.
Majority of the episodes this season, Mark, have been feature length.
Oh, so like an hour and a half?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these last two episodes are 80 minutes each.
That makes sense. Okay. 80 minutes including commercials?
No
There's no
commercials.
commercials on each.
Nice. Okay, that makes sense. An hour and 20-minute episodes.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So this next episode is going to be a big one.
Yeah, this is going to be a big one.
So I think this is finally the start of the battle between King's Landing, Cersei, and the Lannisters, between everybody else.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm really looking forward to this episode.
because we know this episode, because I have a feeling the last episode is going to be finishing up whatever happens in episode 2 and kind of setting up for the closure, kind of thing. So this, I feel like
I think we should go. I think we go big. Last episode.
Oh well, they went big with the Battle of Winterfell. So why not have 2 big episodes?
Oh, I thought you were saying, are we going to do it?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
let's get together.
Yeah,
go
like
big.
for the last.
Fuck yeah, let's
Yeah,
get
that
piles
too.
of cocaine. Like,
Well, not that big.
I'm not saying that we do drugs.
We just have it there.
Well, I was. Yeah, they're there if you want.
Hey,
them.
we went big, man. We just have a pile of. I'm not going to touch
We got
it. but-
peanuts, some pretzels, some
this
cocaine.
Is this a gold? Is this a chocolate fountain? No, it's a gold fountain. Just shards of gold is coming out.
Are
It's,
these
not,
a-
it's Owen's feces recycling over and over again.
Wow,
Are these white chocolate dusted?
well, it is a
chocolate
blowout.
pretzels? Nice,
Let's drink to that.
Thanks,
Okay.
brah.
bro.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, good to know.
No, but yeah, Mark. Shit, I wish you would fucking watch this shit so you
I
could come
will
over
in
on
5 years.
That's fine. It's just fun getting together.
Yeah,
we got a good little core group coming over.
It's been fun. That's why I kind of want to do, like, we should find other stuff that we're
I
all
know.
into and just
That's
start
what I was saying
kinda-
last week. I was like, dude, like
Board
this shit.
games.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like different. Like,
Yeah, this is like we come in, we chit chat, we cook the food up,
up,
we sit
watch
down
the
at the dinner
shit.
table, we eat, we have conversation, and then
And
we
then-
kind of like. And towards the end of the meal, this is why I like it. Towards the end of the meal, because we're bullshitting up until
Yeah.
that point, and then towards the end of the meal, we're like, "All right, who do you think's dying this week?" Like we get really
Really into
serious,
it.
and
Yeah.
then
And
we
then no one dies.
and then we jump in, and then it's like, okay, and then we're like,
we had a
"Oh,
couple.
fuck."
We had a couple deaths last episode.
I don't think any. It's interesting. No one. We did say people were going to die, but we did not foresee which people were going to die. Like
Yeah.
it was like kind of unexpected people, but you kind of figure like, yeah, I assume these people would die at some point, but you were like, oh shit.
I hope the midget gets swallowed by a dragon. Then I'd watch it.
Unless
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But yeah, and then
Is he dead yet?
No, he's still alive.
he's still,
Okay.
yeah, Tyrion's still going. Tyrion's my dog.
Is he the king of anywhere yet?
Nope.
No.
He's the
He-
hand.
They had-
he's the hand to. He's the
Well, it's
hand
funny,
To Daenerys.
he's-
They
like-
had Vegas odds on who would become the new, I don't know, emperor, king, or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And he actually had not that bad of odds. Obviously, it's that faggot Jon Snow dude with the pube mustache, but
John's still kicking it.
no, but like who would become king?
I get it.
But then somebody had like 25,000 to 1 odds, and I was like, I just want to bet $1 on that person.
Do you remember who that was?
No, I don't know anybody in that show. I don't even know their names except Jon Snow, and then he's got that blonde chick who gives birth to dragons that he's fucking, and then the midget.
I honestly, I want to see Mark's version of Game of Thrones.
And
now.
then-
It's like-
and then
literally the script just says, and the midget walks in,
And then the main Snow Walker that looks like Voldemort, like the
Night-
main one.
The Night King.
Yeah, he has like Voldemort's nose with the 2 slits.
I mean, he has a nose, but
He's a fucking bitch. He's the 25,000 to 1 odds.
he is.
No, but I'd bet on him.
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's fuck the whole story up. Nightwalker wins.
Oh shit! Mark's gonna say the Night King wins.
Night King wins.
All right.
Who's the dude with the? I watched the last 20 minutes of the last episode of last season where the dragons come and start fucking up the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know anything. There's a.
Let's pause for a second. Was that cool? Did you see that and you were like, oh shit, that's pretty cool?
I didn't say the show isn't cool. I just don't like watching things where everybody constantly talks about it because
Okay.
it's just social media
because
ruins everything.
that was fucking
Yeah.
huge, dude.
Yeah.
Because we finally saw him on Viserion and was like, oh shit! Like
I love.
But there's like a red-haired, red-bearded
Tormund.
Yeah, Tormund.
Yeah, he just
Oh.
seems like a good. I've never seen the show, but he just
Tormund's
seems like
the
a
shit.
loyal.
Tormund's fucking
And
amazing.
Tormund is awesome.
Okay,
So he was on the
Tormund
top.
tears it up.
So he was on the top where they have
Yeah.
like their little pathway, looks like Wall of China, where they can walk through everything.
Yeah, yeah.
And when the dragon started firing, like the wall was falling, and then I never saw him again, so I didn't know if he died.
no, he's
but
still
he just
alive.
looked like that one guy that's just like a loyal companion to anybody that you could just be like, hey, Tormund, I need you to go here. Like,
no, Tormund.
He's like in Braveheart, what's the big fat dude?
Well, to be honest, though,
he's like
he didn't start like that. He has his backstory built up, but slowly
he does develop to that.
Yeah,
okay.
And you're gonna hate it though because it's
no. I honestly feel that you are gonna love Game.
And there's a blind kid. I remember I watched like 2 minutes of an episode where there was some blind kids sitting like in their little village.
Oh, the fucking creeper.
Yeah.
What is it?
Bran.
Oh, Bran. He's not blind, but
yeah, you'll find out. Yeah,
he's crippled, but he's not blind.
I would say this: if you want to wait until like everything's done with it and you haven't, if nothing's been spoiled for you, fantastic. And then check it out because you'll get the fun of being able to watch them back to back to back to back.
You just get to
which is really nice.
That's what I do with Breaking Bad. I'm not one to watch shows a lot. I watch like sports or like the cooking channel, competitive shows, poker, crap like that. However, I watched Breaking Bad 5 years after it ended, and I fucking was hooked.
Into it.
Yeah.
And loved it.
No,
here's the thing. In my world, Breaking Bad is one of the best TV shows ever.
Oh, that thing was nuts.
Written. Here's the thing.
It's the filming of it, too, and the lighting and how, like, just like...
Game of Thrones trumps Breaking Bad.
I don't know. When I look at, like, voting, like, best shows of all time, it usually goes, like, Breaking Bad, then Game of Thrones.
Breaking Bad was amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
I mean, I watched that shit
I think Game of Thrones
every
is
day
more,
on my lunch break.
I think it's more because it looks more cinematic and it's got like crazy graphics and stuff. Where Breaking Bad is just like dramatic story.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, Game of
Thrones
is
the drama better in Game of Thrones.
Game
than
of
it
Thrones is
Breaking
so
Bad.
Fucking good. You get through the first season, and then it is like you're in a fucking roller coaster, and you just go. You just get so invested in these characters, man. You really, really do.
So the one thing I liked about Breaking Bad was everybody hated Skylar, everybody was giving her like death like notes in fan mail, even though she's just portraying a character. But you love I can't even remember the main character's name because I haven't watched
Walter White.
You love Walter White, but he's the biggest motherfucking asshole in the whole thing.
He's the perfect anti-hero.
But you love him.
Well,
but he is an asshole. He literally caused all this shit.
It kind of plays
They
off
were
of
smart in how they did it.
Yeah.
They started out the series with this guy
who's vulnerable,
who is a high school science teacher who is vulnerable because he has cancer and he's trying to do whatever he can. And all of a sudden, he just gets into this fucking thing and goes with it. And it's like the seed gets planted, and he is so conflicted as he goes on, and then he just develops into this like Heisenberg.
But you still love him. But he's the biggest. He is the issue that caused everybody else's like demise.
Yeah.
But that's the best part about it, because when he first started that whole run too, he was like, "Well, I'm going to be dead in like a year. Like, there's no cure for this shit.
Right.
I'll go ahead and do the bullshit, but let's just fucking go." And then when he does, because I remember that it was like season 2 or season 3 where it like ends.
Season 3 to me was the worst season out of all 5 of them.
Where it ends, like where he gets the checkup from the doctor, and it's basically the doctor's like, "Oh, you're cured. You're good." And it's him just walking into the bathroom, just punching that fucking thing, and just like, what the fuck did I just do? And you just realize, like, oh shit, like that whole kind of thing. Yeah, and it's great. That's the thing. It's great storytelling. Well, I think we got the love for the anti-hero because of The Sopranos.
Was that is that on HBO too?
Sopranos is on.
No,
HBO.
Breaking Bad?
No, I think
AMC.
It's on AMC.
Yeah.
It might still be. I don't know if it's still on Netflix.
Yeah, it might still be on Netflix. That's where I watch.
No, I'll watch Game of Thrones. I don't like.
No, and I totally get that, but I'm glad if nothing has been ruined for you for this. Perfect, because like
the reason things aren't ruined, unless somebody says Jon Snow is the new king on the last episode, I'll know who he is. But any of these other characters they say, I don't even know the name of the blonde chick that bangs her cousin. Okay,
yeah, Daenerys.
But I'll forget after tonight. I don't know who these people are, so I'm like,
perfect.
I don't know what you're.
You know what's so funny about that is like I didn't know. Like I think I watched the first season of Game of Thrones. I'm like, oh, this guy, that guy, and I couldn't remember. And now I'm like, oh, Jamie, or like I'll know what people are like talking about now because you've been with these characters for
even
8
like
fucking years.
Not prominent characters. I know like I know their names. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah, right?
Sometimes I have to like kind of fish for it and try to find it, but generally I get it.
Yeah, it's nuts. But yeah, so
2 more episodes.
Yeah, 2 more episodes. Gone. So yeah, that's
and then Chernobyl starts, which I'm really
intrigued by that too.
That's what I was saying. We should probably just keep on continuing on. But
That's what I'm thinking. Like, we'll find some stuff.
I'll watch that from the beginning.
Chernobyl?
Yeah.
Come over on Sundays, man.
Yeah, that's what we've been
Well,
rocking.
what's the new job? It'll be really easy. Some Sundays I won't be able to, but
That's fine.
it'll be easy. I won't have to work
Okay.
weekdays anymore, or in the morning. I work at nights, and I have multiple days off.
Nice. Yeah, no, yeah, those are fun. But like we said, we come in, we kind of kick it with everybody, have a few brewskis, and we put together like the meal and everything
Yep.
that we eat, and then it's like we just sit down. It's like it's kind of interesting because you enjoy it, but then people will come up and you'll be like, oh, fucking fortune cookies at it again.
Yeah.
It's all like,
Yeah, you have your little slides.
Yeah,
Everybody gets a little
chuckle. Like get a little chuckle, but then like shit goes down. We're all like, oh fuck no, like because I remember like certain parts of like different episodes, you're just like, oh fuck. Oh, I can't believe they just did that. Like, so it is kind of fun having that reaction because usually it's just been like I'm sitting on the couch, I'll look over and Anna and I just be like, oh, I can't believe that happened.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like the episode's end, be like Game of Thrones is like the massive text we send to everybody. So it's kind of fun just having that little like breakdown and talking and stuff. And you guys actually watch the behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I have never done that until this season, and I'm kind of like, this is fucking chill.
Dude,
I like
I
this.
love this shit.
That is cool.
So I sent you guys a link. Episode 3, which was The Long Night, Battle at Winterfell. They had a 40-minute behind the scenes of how they made the episode. And I watched the whole thing. It's fascinating. There's so much. That episode took 52 to 56 nights to shoot.
Yeah.
Like, that is a lot. Mm-hmm. That is...
You're talking about, like, what, over...
That's almost 2 months
almost 2 months,
to
yeah.
film like an episode. And
all-night shots, too.
it was, like, negative... like 14 degree, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had like negative temperatures and everything. Everything was just fascinating to me. The stunt team, the special effects team, and man,
So,
like I hope they win an award for that episode just because it's so intricate.
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
Wait, somebody in the chat room?
No.
Oh.
Well, they might be. I haven't checked.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, it's the thing. No, I just realized since we were talking about Game of Thrones, there was the mishap that happened.
Oh, the Starbucks cup.
Oh, no. It goes even deeper now. It wasn't a Starbucks cup. It was actually from a coffee shop in Ireland,
Belfast.
called Paper Cups
Okay.
Coffee. And Starbucks got all this fucking money because the cup is obviously recognizable and stuff. This Irish guy is fucking pissed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my coffee! Like, he was so, like, outraged. But
Wait, how
died.
did Starbucks get coffee? Because people thought about it and then went to Starbucks?
No,
or?
no. So initially, they went and edited it out. Originally, in the initial filming of it, there is a coffee cup that resembles a Starbucks cup.
Like, it looks like your normal Starbucks.
But supposedly, it's this guy paper cup from Belfast, and so because of this, there's been all this like news and everything. This fucking Starbucks cup in the episode, and obviously Starbucks has like capitalized off of it. I mean, I think they even did like a spoof commercial and shit.
Oh, wow.
But anyways, it's not them. It's this guy's. Like probably he built it from the ground
He's
up.
gonna
Coffee
sue
shop.
Game of Thrones.
Isn't that crazy, though?
He's gonna sue
Like,
him.
it aired, and people had it for this short period of time, and now if you watch that episode,
It's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
That is fucking nuts how they're able to do that. Maybe they could do that with the Sonic movie. I don't know now. They just put the Starbucks cup there. I thought they told me that they're going to use the fucking paper cup. They fucked me again. Like, he had to deal with the Sonic the Hedgehog. He's like, fine, make it a coffee cup, but make it a paper one. They're like, oh, yeah, sure. It's like, Starbucks the Hedgehog. They're like, wait, what? You fucked me again.
Starbucks the head.
Starbucks the Hedgehog. But I was dying laughing because just before that came out about the paper cup, the guy on the radio was making a joke about that. He's like, what if it's from like another like small coffee cup? He's like, Starbucks fucked us again. And then his kids are all like making fun of him, like, oh, Dad, you'll never achieve anything. He's like, fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Like, he's just doing all these different Irish accents. It's so fantastic. And then next day, this story comes out. I'm like, no way. Like,
I wasn't aware that it was the paper cup.
yeah, I died laughing.
Paper planes. Oh, no. Shook it.
But yeah. Wow, we actually...
Paper cup.
Paper cups. We actually did a segue. That was pretty good of us. But yeah,
That sucks though. But
Yeah.
yes, I didn't recognize it in the episode when watching it, but the everything that Monday after.
Apparently, it's such a quick scene.
Yeah, it's when they're having the dining scene.
And I think you're more I was more focused on Daenerys at that point because it's like she's dealing with a lot of heavy stuff at that point.
She's so emotional
with
right
all
now.
this shit. So yeah, it's
straight
nuts.
up emotional.
Yeah,
Her and Brienne, dude. We got some emotional people up in that show, but we don't neither here nor there right now.
Yeah.
By the way, Steve.
now.
Yes.
How was your week?
My week, Bro, you got me.
No, I didn't get you. I'm just doing it because we talked about Game of Thrones and we didn't.
No. I
finish
mean,
your stuff.
oh, you didn't forget about me. Meaning,
No.
you didn't leave me behind.
You didn't forget.
You mad spicy.
We got to take another drink.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn it.
You fucked us.
Fuck.
Fucked us, Matt.
Fuck. We'll do it live.
Yeah, I was going to say, we'll fucking do it live.
You don't have that drop yet. Ooh,
The Voodoo Ranger, yeah.
that's pretty good.
Voodoo Ranger.
The only
Juice of
Voodoo
food.
Ranger advertise, or
Which is this
New
a-
Belgium advertises a lot.
What do you mean?
They do a lot of advertising and marketing.
Oh, yeah.
Like tons.
This one's interesting because it's like a rotating series. So Juicifer IPA, which is a form of the Voodoo Ranger.
I like that
Oh,
they were able to
interesting.
get an actual image to the Voodoo Ranger, and now they just put it on a lot. I think that's cool.
This dude, the skeleton dude.
Yeah, just like Almanac. I think that's my favorite brewery since we've been starting this beer.
the
journey.
Almanac's great.
It's like the new
Almanac
Spot,
is my
for
shit.
7-Up.
But they always do pertinent full colors to their cans of
Dude,
what they're doing.
Those abnormal cans.
Cool cans now.
Dude.
Just this in the
They're
past.
so simple.
Yeah.
In
I like Modern
great.
Times cans. These?
Did you see the Telesto that I picked up? That
Yeah.
can?
Yeah.
All the psychedelic shit?
Yep.
I haven't even opened it yet. I'll bring it tomorrow.
Beer cans now, craft beer, past 5 years,
love
grown,
it.
and then just in the past year, cans are just all the
Oh, they've
pages
been
we
doing-
follow. Cans are nuts.
Yeah, they've been doing such as the Hop Cloud, the Mike Hess.
Yeah.
They always do the pull off thing. I remember getting
Right.
it, thinking, oh, it's just gonna be a normal beer. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you pull the whole thing off.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, I like it.
So it's all these different. So it's not only people get to design their own beers and make these craft brews that we absolutely love, obviously, because we drink so many every weekend and every day. And I've been crushing a lot of beers. I was crushing a lot of beers this week.
Good.
I was having I was like, woo woo, and I'm like, oh, it's bedtime. I kind of want to crack another one. Can I drink this in my sleep?
Crack it.
But it's but yeah, the cans, people are putting really cool graphics on it, designing
You
the
make
bottles.
a cool can and beer because you can't taste the can, but if the can looks cool, you're going to want it.
No, I almost bought a pack just because the can was very colorful, and I was all like,
I like this simple, they're almost like matte colored paint. They don't shine. They've got
That's exactly
very
one of the cans I
simple
was looking
things
at.
on it.
Yeah, that's abnormal.
Yeah, I dig those types of cans a lot. But this Hop Cloud's cool. They're a little lumberjack guy.
The Hop Cloud is so good.
Yeah, it's funny though because all their other cans kind of have a crest on it,
Yep.
and have this
Yeah.
kind of Greek, Roman kind of mythology thing to it. And then I saw this in the store. I'm like, wait, this is it?
Well,
Oh, okay.
it's always interesting when you see the packaging of a beer change.
Yes.
Hence, Four Peaks right now.
Yes.
Oh.
Their whole marketing stuff is completely overhauled.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you haven't noticed that?
I haven't.
Dude.
I haven't seen. I haven't gone over to anything from Four Peaks for a long time.
Next time you go and get beer from Fry's or
Just take
Safeway
a
or
look.
whatever, just look at the packaging.
Okay.
It's completely different.
Completely different.
They've released a couple of different brews that they're getting in stores that I've noticed
Oh, from Four Peaks.
from Four Peaks.
Ooh,
yeah.
okay. Are they phasing out a lot of the old classics, or
No.
are they just adding new flavors?
There's just been some newer stuff
so
that's,
weird to say
that's
about
popped
it.
in there.
Adding new flavors?
Well, it's kind of interesting because we're so used. Oh,
This sidespin one, but
Yeah,
I just like the
that's
colors.
awesome.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
all
some
pastel.
Yeah.
Some people have a simple simple design on their beer can. You're like, I might just
dude,
pick
simple
it up.
is more sometimes, man.
It totally it catches my eye because I with the stupid art stuff and everything so I'm always all like, oh, that's interesting. So I might just buy a beer just because I like the label, and that's such a great thing to do,
Right.
But it's but I have actually been reading, being not just going for label, but you'll be like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? And stuff like that. Now well, speaking of which, at the Sleepy Whale, I honestly just crushed a bunch of IPAs that entire time I was
Yeah.
there. I really was just into IPAs.
I like the IPA scene going on right now because they're making these juicies and these hazies
yes.
and these non-filtered, and it's not that like pungent in your fucking face hoppiness, like bitterness, like which I like that, but it's also nice getting these ones that they still taste like an IPA. They're still really strong, but it's not like when you drink it, you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
You get this nice,
fucking
well, like some
pepper.
of them's not to pun intended, but the juice, sometimes you get this like, oh, wow, this is really like.
And I used to think
good.
fruity beer was weird and dumb and gross, but now all these ones that are just like, I almost bought 21st Amendment's Blood Orange
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
today. I almost did,
was
and
good.
then said I got these, but things like that. Almanac has that really good one. I think it was called Love or something. I posted about it, and it had like a real nice floral tone to
Ooh,
it.
very nice.
But it wasn't like I'm drinking flowers. It was just a good IPA, but that aftertaste was like, I'm at the botanical gardens.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Did you ever do hookah?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you ever got the flavor rose?
No, but I know
but
what you mean.
That's
yes.
that kind of like
Yeah.
taste to it, which is
Fucking
interesting,
hookah.
right?
Oh my god.
I remember when I was 9.
Oh, I'm taking you guys back to the Wayback Machine tonight.
You did hookah when you were 9?
No, but when I was like in high school, Jordan has one though, and whenever I go over to his house, we fucking do so many bowls.
Do you ever do spicy hookah?
No, that sounds.
You know what? I'm not like I've done hookah, but I'm not really. If somebody had a hookah, I don't think I would be like, "Hey, let me take it."
Oh
out of
no,
that.
now, no.
I'm like, nah,
I'm talking about way back then. No.
When I move
So
back out on my own, I'm gonna get a hookah.
When I found out about hookah, I was like, okay, this is kind of good to do and stuff like that. But no. So I was hanging out with like Josh and a few of those friends and stuff like that. But we went to his place and they made their own homemade hookah. And at one point he's like, hey, dude, you want to do spicy hookah? And I'm like, what's that? So you put weed in it basically.
Oh, word.
So it's like, all right. So we're hitting that and it's fucking great. We're like, this is awesome. Like this is fun. So his roommate comes home who's never done drugs. He's like, oh, are you guys hitting the hookah? And we were so baked at that point that we couldn't be like, no, don't hit it, man. Like we're just like, I'm feeling this. We're like, yeah, dude, take a hit, man. And then he hits it. He's like, and he's chilling with us for a bit. He's like, I gotta go lay down. I don't feel right or whatnot. And then he leaves, and then Josh finally just goes, dude, he's never done drugs. We're bad friends. And I'm just all like, what?
I used to go to King Tut's. You remember,
Yes.
you remember
Yeah,
King
King
Tut's
Tut's
in
in Tempe.
Tempe?
That's still alive and fucking
Yeah.
kicking, man.
It's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
I went
I went there
Jesus.
probably a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, when our old coworker was in town, Kendra.
Yeah.
She was in town hanging with a friend. We went to Huss Brew, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go to King Tut's," and I'm like, I'm at the point where I'm like, I'll fucking go. Let's roll up on this bitch.
Yeah.
Roll in, and I'm like, honestly, this is the first place that when you go visit old places you haven't been in a long, long time, and it's like, okay, some things different, they changed some stuff. Not this
Still the
place.
same.
I rolled in, I was like, oh, the parking lot's still shit, and shit, all the burn marks on the carpet. Oh, there's no seats here.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fucking
Yeah, shit. Last time I went there was long
tits.
ass time ago, dude.
tits.
I went there with Troy and Sarah and Bagels, and we watched UFC, and Brock Lesnar was fighting that night. I remember that. And I was like, oh shit, because I like forgot about Brock Lesnar, and I was like, oh fuck, he's like a beast.
He's back.
He's retired.
Yeah,
Whoopsie.
Yeah, he's retired.
Whoopsie. Toasty.
But yeah, fuck, that's old school.
Yeah, long ass.
Your
hookah.
soul is mine.
Yeah, shit. I have no desire to do hookah.
No, I don't either right now. But I just remember like doing that, and I was like, okay, this is the thing I can relate the flowery, unless they're
floral.
like, you ever snorted Febreze, kids? Like,
Snorted Febreze. Just squirt your nose.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's the shit.
Well, my allergy's gone, but I think I'm blind.
Yeah. My eyesight's
Oh
missing.
my gosh, dude. Snorting.
You're the new Daredevil. Oh, I hope I don't get canceled.
God, you smell so good. It's
When I
like
used-
fresh linen.
When I used to work at Target, the worst aisle was like the candle / Scentsy aisle.
Oh, yeah.
Because you would just stock that bitch, and your nose would start bleeding from so many different chemicals and shit.
Your nose just straight up just.
It was
Oh shit!
How long did you work at Target?
like 3 months. It was when I got out of the military, when I was waiting.
Yeah, I remember,
So the worst,
I remember that.
the worst
the
aisles.
one in Tukey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
The worst
shit.
aisles were the Scentsy aisle, the vitamins aisle, because I worked in Plano, so we had to take everything down and reset it up.
Okay,
so
yeah,
setting
yeah.
everything up perfectly, putting all the stock in, printing all the new labels, vitamins, there's a billion, and then women's underwear. because there's like so many different types and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Those are the three. If you got put in any three of those aisles, you were like, God fucking damn it.
I have a question for you. If you ever had to do the women's underwear area and everything, that now when you were like during that time frame when you started going out with girls and everything, that did you be like, oh yeah, that's that brand from such and such?
No, because Target's like Massimo. Like, which
Yeah.
isn't even anything anymore. I don't know.
That's
and
right.
They don't even have Massimo anymore.
Yeah,
they have
Massimo.
Goodfella.
No,
Yeah,
Goodfella.
Goodfella.
But not really. I didn't really look. It was just like,
No, I know. I got no because they always used
mine's
to.
either, hey, you got big tits or you got no tits.
Hey, he's very simple. You got big tits, you got no tits. I think
Big tits, no tits. Big nips, no nips. Weird nips.
weird nips. You ever been with weird nips?
Hell yeah. It's like a ping or a pinball like bumper. Like,
Oh
yeah,
shit!
it's like cork.
So it looks like
I have not. I have not been with a cork.
I was gonna say mushroom, but I love
No.
cork even better.
Or like the ones where like those like things where you like would have to put the rubber bands and multiple on them to make a design. They just poke straight up, just like
Oh my god!
I got one of those in the garage
It's like,
right now.
it's
with
like
the pins.
toothpaste coming out of the tube too much. Like
I'm loving these descriptions right now.
I've never
I've not
encountered that.
encountered those, but I love these.
inverted. Big areolas with no nip. Like, where's the nip?
I
Like,
have
That's
enco-
the
I-
worst.
I've encountered
'Cause I'm like,
that.
ooh, I'm trying to bite, but I can't find it.
I have encountered that.
Yeah, you're just like scraping areola, no nip. You feel like the little dimples on the areola, like the little goosey bumps, but there's
I
no.
want to do like Mark's top 5. Like, actually, you might have 10. We might have to do a 10 of just all like.
Mark
right.
the breast expert. Yeah.
That'd just be like Mark's top 10 weird names for breasts that don't look correctly. Number 10, toothpaste.
Yeah,
Oh
there's
man!
kangaroo,
Number 9.
little kangaroo pouches. There's
Number 9, kangaroo pouches.
no, that's what my buddy would always say. That it's like she took off her bra and they were like little kangaroo pouches. Like,
Do you ever get the fake out?
all the time. Yeah, where they wear like a great bra and then they just take it off and it's like, where did it go?
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's that one. Patrick got mad at one girl because he was a little heavier girl, and he was like, "All right, I have no problem with a heavier girl, but I'm like, I'm expecting,
Yeah.
I'm going to see
Jangle
some big
hangers.
tits." And fucking,
Bojangles.
she took that bra off. He's like, "What the fuck is this?" It was like,
No
"I am
Bojangles.
nothing," and then, "Hi, kids," and he was like, "Fuck that."
I've also had the ones where it was like more than I thought. Like there was this like person a long time ago. We called her Octo Mom because she had like a billion kids and wasn't married. But she like took off her bra and I was like, holy moly! I was
might have to
also
call for-
hammered.
I got to call some friends over.
Yeah.
I need help. It's
But
like a parachute.
But then her
at
nips were
school.
pierced and it immediately made my boner go inside because I don't like that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't,
You like a clean boob?
Yeah, I just like a nice, normal boob. with
What
a
about
nice
what
nip.
about tats? Do you like tats on the boob or near the boob, or you just like nice, clean? You're like an all-American.
No. I have
all-American.
tattoos. I mean, I don't mind. I
No,
think
I
tattoos
just
are
meant
sexy.
Okay, yes, tax.
If she's got like a crown of thorns around her nips and Akusikasa, like I don't want to do that shit. Because usually when they have tattoos around the nips, they got piercings, man.
No, I get.
It's all intertwined.
No, I was just saying, like some people can get like really good breast tattoos, and you're like, okay, that looks classy. Or someone gets like a bad one. I just meant like you just basically.
What would
just
be
want,
cool is if it was Link, like standing with his hands up, and then the nipple was the and like what you found in the chest, and it's a nipple. That would be cool. Or it was like a dooku seed.
a little.
Like it's like the dude like shooting it, and the nipple's the.
Oh, you went that way. I
dooku.
was thinking of the little Kuroki kids, the
Yeah.
one that's like sitting at, oh, you found me! With the little helicopter, like,
Oh God.
oh, it's amazing.
But yeah, no, I'm definitely a boobs dude.
No,
Like butts, like poop comes out of there. I'm like, I don't care.
no, that's everyone has their preferences of it.
I apologize if any girls I've ever hung out with are listening to this right now.
You're fine. Look, we're just being guys. We're giving a little insight. You know, that's what we do. That's how the podcast works. I feel like some people be like, oh, I know exactly what they're talking about. Like, you gave me some new freaking names for, like, how they look, and I'm like, I've not encountered any of this stuff. But now I have descriptions. If I have to run into that thing again, if I'm ever stuck in the dating scene, which I never hope that happens again, but that'd be awkward.
Or you're on a website. You're like,
oh, right, yeah.
Let's look up this specific type. I mean, you've got some keywords now.
You're right, yeah. I want some nipples looking like toothpaste. Toothpaste nipple porn. Oh, shit.
Oh, well.
Pornhub delivers.
There probably is that.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee.
And it's just going to be like somebody just putting toothpaste on some brows, some boobs.
I don't want to see that. I feel like that would burn.
It would burn.
Oh yeah, I've never told you this story.
What toothpaste are you using that it burns?
I never told you the story. One of my exes.
I was listening. Hold on,
Go ahead.
I was listening. You guys were saying you're like, I have all these words. Like, oh, you have toothpaste. Can you imagine like a girl, like you're banging a girl and she takes off her bra and she's like, you've got the toothpaste. She's like, excuse me, like, no, you have good toothpaste. I saw it. And then, like, you were talking about, like, they probably have that shit on, like porn. Like,
yeah.
Oh, Winter Fresh toothpaste makes my nips so sensitive and fresh.
It's not a commercial. I'm saying, like...
I like the commercial aspect of it. No. I never told you the story because it's never come up until now, which I never thought I would ever tell. So I was dating my ex at the time, and she told me her friend, he was horny one night, and he needed to use something for lubricant. And I'm looking at her going, like... Okay, pussy.
Please tell me they didn't use toothpaste.
And they used toothpaste.
Oh, my God.
And it burned like a motherfucker.
No shit. That's not where that goes.
Thank you. Why do you think it would go on nipples?
Dude, on nipples, like, that's one thing. But if you're going to use it as, like, a fucking lubricant, that's different.
Let me put Colgate 3D White on my dick to put your poop hole.
Did they, like, not know what they were doing?
Obviously not. This is teenagers. Kids are dumb.
I mean, I don't know if I would have
dumb shit.
I don't know if I would have done
this
that.
This is also before
toothpaste.
No, but I did something pretty stupid.
I mean, this is
What'd you do?
This is before this. We'll get.
It's like really hard to describe.
No, go for it. Enlighten us. But I'm just saying, this is what you do before you had the invent of the internet.
You want to talk about it on air or off air?
Yeah, I'll do it on air. I was like 16. So you know, like the dry erase marker boards you'd have in your room.
Yeah.
You know the eraser, but it was more like a squeegee for a shower, like a handle.
Yeah.
Like the back of it, kind of like was like more like cylindrical and had like ribs.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I like put it in the girl I was seeing's like vagina. I used the back of a dry erase board eraser as like a dildo.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Sodomy.
I just think of myself doing that now. I was like, what the fuck was I doing?
You were young, horny. Did she like it? Did she enjoy?
I don't remember.
Probably not.
Yeah, she's probably like this.
She's like, I'm erasing this guy from my memory.
Also, I had a hangnail and was taking a walk inside there with my fingers, and they said, ow, because I cut the inside. Just kidding. Didn't happen.
Oh my gosh!
And we can save this. I wish
you guys just wanted. You guys told me to talk about it.
I mean,
well, we mentioned the eraser part. I didn't know you were going to talk that. As soon as you said hangnail, I was like, you can stop the story right there.
You should have said something.
I believe me. I'm pretty sure I know how this ends. Spoiler alert.
I had a hangnail and I clipped it.
Doesn't end well.
Oh man! Ouch!
Ouchie pouch.
Ouchie mama. Well, I would cheers, but I don't have.
Also,
do we need to go grab some drinks?
Oh, I was going to talk about another moment about when I was. It's all young things.
No, that's fine.
I was trying to trim the pubes with some craft scissors and trimmed my skin.
Craft scissors? Oh my gosh!
Damn!
Ouch, dude.
On that note,
above or below the shaft?
On the shaft, those like side squigglies.
Oh, Jesus,
oh, the side squiggles,
like the weeds in the corner of the yard.
Yeah, that would have fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Yep, hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure it did.
Well, if you're looking for some,
I get nervous on the trimming aspects sometimes.
Yeah, I just don't really do that shit anymore. I look like Harold and Kumar go to White Castle or Harold and Kumar escape to Guantanamo Bay, the bottomless party. Do you remember that? The guy that gets out of the hot tub.
Yeah.
It's like lose hair.
Well,
not right now though. This is all back in the day.
I've been
It's just your
Finish
dick.
him.
It's just your dick screaming. I don't even know Hulu.
Did you see Mortal Kombat when I wasn't around? What's going
Your
on?
soul is mine.
That's my favorite movie.
Finish him.
Damn.
I try to. All right.
Anyways, we're
I
gonna go
look
to
like Johnny Cage, okay?
we're gonna go to a musical break in a little bit, but this musical break is brought to you by Revenge Lover. Stand out from the crowds for
Play some
samples
San Simeon.
and inquiries. Visit RevengeLover.com. Mention you heard it on the 4i Radio Network. Receive 10% off your first order.
Oh shit! When we come back,
got
I have a song I need to play for you guys.
Oh no! Yes, please, because we can get into the music stuff. Because I got some stuff.
This song's from. Okay, I'll just talk about it when we get there.
San Simeon.
Let's do this. All right, we'll be right back after these short music stuff.
Right after these messages,
We'll be right back. Boom.
Following the feeling, counting cracks across the ceiling. Never reached the depths of them before. Finding flaws in every format. I know but haven't shown that I could pick myself up off the floor. Also my class to take the edge off. The choice is mine. From the outside, I seem fine. On the inside, I'm still sick. The bill's a temporary fix. From the outside, I seem fine. Redefine my bottom with these empty orange bottles. Never felt so barrel-like before. We're all looking for some answers with the hangman's broken lantern, growing ever closer to the floor. Also my glass to take the edge off. The choice is mine. From the outside, I seem fine. On the inside, I'm still sick. The bill's a temporary fix. From the outside, I seem fine. Why do I feel so damn cold? Why am I still so low? What should I got up or got out? What should from the outside, I seem fine. On the inside, I'm still sick. The bill's a temporary fix. From the outside, I seem fine. I seem fine. On the inside, I'm still sick. The bill's a temporary fix. The game went wrong, tangled and twisted. I wish I could but my cold tongue existed. On top of the world, I'm such a cool cat. Living alone, I'm on the outskirts. Smile with your eyes, smile with your all the heart I claim. Soften heart hexes, make warmer my domain. That all came out wrong, is what I meant to say. So I prefer you cruel, cold, and gray. And that all came out wrong, is what I meant to do. Put you up in the castle, not an igloo. Smile with with your heart, smile with your thought, the heart I hold. Where now pumps warm red blood, banishing the cold. You are my sun. Winter has begun. Where did you go? Out in the snow. Smile with your eyes, smile with your changing snow to rain. Where I once felt your warmth, I now feel only pain. That came out all wrong. That came out all wrong. I find you and move away. A brighter sun. I'm glad you didn't stay.
Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. Sansevilla! They tried to rob me, take away my integrity now. They tried to snake me, take away my dignity, but not my memory. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. They tried to blame me, point their little fingers at me. They tried to shame me, but that just masks their jealousy, but not my memory. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, my mind will always be. Take me back, 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 take me back. No matter what they say, what they do to me, they can't touch me, they can't control me. One thing that they'll never touch my only memory. No, not my memory. Now take me back. and mine will always be. Wherever I go, wherever I stay, and mine will always be in San Sebastian. Take me back, take me back, take me to San Sebastian. Take me back, take me back, yeah, San Sebastian, 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 San Sebastian.
And we are back. Thank you guys for hanging out with us during the break. Oh my God, we have nobody chatting in, and we probably don't have any voicemails. So we're doing.
How many people are listening in?
I have no idea. No one has chat. I assume one person at least is listening. Friend of the show, Matthew James. He usually likes our page and listens to it. We'll comment,
Nice.
be like, "Hey, I just listened to this week's episode," or something like
Nice.
that. He really enjoys.
Shout out to
our
Matt.
stuff. So thank you, Matt.
He's killing it over as a moderator over on the Bra Wrestling page.
Bruh.
I am. That's interesting. I am not on that page because I don't follow wrestling.
Yeah, I'm on
so
there.
I'm curious about it though because I am on a horror bra page. Are you on
Yeah.
that as well?
No.
Yeah. So I get a lot of the horror stuff coming from that. I feel. Ooh, I wonder if I could be the. No, they probably don't want one. I don't think I'd be good at it. I'm not very good at shit. Never mind.
At what?
A moderator.
A moderator, but I was thinking of like what I could do, and I was like, oh, I could totally do a Rick and Morty. And I'm like, oh yeah, because you're doing so well at the podcast you started. So yeah, no, I shouldn't moderate anything.
That show confuses me. Pretty much every show on Adult Swim confuses me, except Robot Chicken and Family Guy.
Yeah, love Robot Chicken.
I love that show.
Yeah, Robot Chicken's really fun.
Solid. I was just talking about one that I thought was great today, where they did. Oh yeah, they had the Swedish chef walking down the street. He's just like, oh, Mork, 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 and then he'd run into people. It'd be like Mork from Mork and Minnie. He's like, oh, Mork, Mork, Mork.
Yeah.
Going down, everything's great. Everything gets home. His wife's like, so what'd you do today? I just sat down. Would you get off my damn back? And you're just like,
Complete opposite. Yeah.
yeah. It was
Yeah,
like,
Robot Chicken was so great.
they actually just won an Emmy too, as well. When Rick and Morty won
Nice.
their Emmy for their best episode, I guess they won for great like little short thing.
I wish
they
that
did.
was still around.
Robot Chicken.
Yeah.
I think it's still going.
Oh, really? Because I was watching it on Netflix.
I caught it all. It's on Hulu.
Oh, great.
I watched all of them on Hulu.
Hey, man, so I feel like I might need to talk to you about that.
About Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I could get some access to something.
I used
Oh.
to have it. No, I don't.
I used to have it too, and then my connection got rid of it.
I will put it this way. Yes. We will talk after the show. I can definitely do that for you.
Cool, thanks.
Yeah, bro.
Me too.
Do you have my stuff?
You might be able to
I
even
have
set
your
up your
Spotify.
own profile
You have my
as well.
Spotify, yeah.
Yeah, you put me on the family plan or whatever.
Do you have my?
Netflix.
Do you have
no,
a
we are
home?
on.
Do you have a home box office out there, at your house?
A what?
A home box office?
What's that?
Do you have a home box office?
I don't know what you're saying.
Oh, you don't have a home box office at the house that you might be able to like check out?
I don't know what you're saying right now. I'm really confused.
Dude.
A home box office?
Yes.
Mom's Netflix?
Home box office, HBO.
No, I don't have that.
Then we'll talk later.
Wait. No, we do. Mom,
Has-
because Game of Thrones is on every once in a while, but I don't click on it.
Oh, yeah, so then you guys,
Oh, yeah,
you
you
guys
got it.
probably have mine.
Probably, but I don't think we use it.
I don't know. There's
We have a Netflix.
There's an array of people that have mine,
Oh.
so it's always great when I log on because I can go over to the recently played and see what people watch.
You know what's really funny? After you told me that, I'm very careful of shit I watch.
No, watch whatever the fuck you
No.
want. You can do it too.
Oh,
Anybody that has it can go on and see what people are watching.
yeah, but I don't.
I just don't
Whatever,
watch a lot
bro.
of. I literally.
Somebody was watching Jonah Hex.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, that's on there?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I was
Okay.
like, who the fuck's watching Jonah
Oh,
Hex?
I'll check that out. I'll totally get.
You know what I
centered.
mean? But that's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's doing
You
that?
know what? That makes sense now because there's some stuff that'll pop up. They'll be like, "Oh, okay, you guys probably checked it out, so I'll ask you guys about it. Oh, should I check this movie out or whatnot?" But then sometimes stuff pops up, and I'm like,
You guys,
"Who's watching this?"
you guys want to hear the latest
Latest,
pop craze song?
yes, yeah.
Get ready. This is something special. hope it affects you like it did me.
Well, we'll see.
Trên bao những thông tin chen nhau đi một hàng.
This is BTS.
Bà hở hàng, xong đến chuyện người thì nơ nang, xong đến chuyện mặt hàng thời trang, lôi cuốn người người đọc vào ban sáng. Cô ấy mới hôm qua không ai nhớ khuôn mặt.
What the fuck are we listening to?
Is this a different language?
This way.
Yeah, it's a different language.
Ôi dễ dàng để đời ta tươi sáng. Thế nên bây giờ điều quan tâm nhất là anh kết cặp với chị này, anh kia lừa dối chị này, anh kia đập đánh chị này và chị ngã xuống đây. Cư dân cùng với đồng bào thông tin miệng đói.
It doesn't suck, dude.
I like this.
Trả lời vào một ngày mới nhốn nháo, nhốn nháo, nhốn nháo. Ngày vội vội vàng đi qua.
Oh, God damn it. Send this to me.
Oh, I will.
I like this.
Bing, bingin'.
Oh, because I got like shit like this on my Spotify.
Dude, what the fuck? Yeah, dude. Steve's on my level.
Oh, I fucking love this.
It's the beat that's cool, but like,
But I love this.
is this in Korean? I can ask my friend what they're saying.
They were in Taiwan.
It's in my butt.
Dude. All right, so that's by Truk Nyan. Steve, you're trying to look it up?
Oh, no. I was actually... You played this song and it reminds me of another song.
Nice.
That's like... But it's actually not in that genre of music, but the same kind of concept where it's like it's got music, but then the lyrics are from another country, but I can't remember.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing. So
yeah, go ahead.
We were watching The Amazing Race.
Okay.
The Amazing World of Gumball. Bing bong.
I like that show, actually.
Nice
It's a really
pull.
fun
Cool
one.
Good pull.
The Amazing Race, and they were in Singapore. Where were they? Oh, I'm sorry. They were in Vietnam. That's where they were.
Okay.
And one of their challenges was they had to do karaoke to that song.
Fucking Jesus.
So they had to learn the song and do it.
That would be so hard.
So we kept on hearing this song, and then this one team, it's this black guy and this girl.
And a Korean girl.
No.
And I know that song.
And they were on something before. They were on The Amazing Race before. So this season it's The Amazing Race versus Survivor versus Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
And so I think they were on The Amazing Race before, and they didn't win. They got evicted or whatever. So
On Amazing Race.
yeah, because
Not evicted, they get kicked off
they
because they came in last.
Yes, thank you. Anyways, the guy got up there and he went into this karaoke parlor. It was packed. You know, they do it big.
Oh, I know. Guam, man.
Dude,
Japanese.
he killed it.
Really?
Dude, Megan and I were sitting there and we were like, dude, he's making this song sound awesome. And so I went on Spotify and found it. But he killed it, man. It was great.
I watched, it was a karaoke thing, but they were in like Germany.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Ali Dudek and her boyfriend at the time. She was an Olympic, the speed ice skaters that go around the circle.
Speed
like
skater.
Apollo. Oh, no, whatever.
Speed ice skater?
Yeah.
Speed skater?
Yeah. But they had to sing some it was like a Romeo and Juliet thing, but the girl had to sing to the guy while he was up on the balcony.
Okay.
And it was like some little and everybody sucked. And every time you messed up, they dumped a bucket of cold water on your face in the snow.
Oh, shit.
And everybody was so goddamn bad.
And this was on The Amazing Race?
Yeah, they could not remember the German lines. It was like,
so this one was really interesting because, before that, they had to do a dance routine.
Those are the worst. Anything that has to do with singing and dancing, I would fucking suck
Well,
at.
obviously, I'm
Yeah, you're good at it.
We're sitting there, and I'm like, we got this down. We're doing it while we're sitting.
I'm the one that would be good at I'm terrible at puzzles. I'm sure I could do them, but
I'm good at puzzles.
Like the random
really
shit, go in here, fucking eat this, and then go jump off a cliff. That would be me.
I would have an issue with the eating challenges.
I would try.
I would try.
I
too.
would probably vomit, but I would try. But like some of the crap they do,
puzzles, I'm good with. The depending on like
one of them was like they had to clean a suit of armor till like the knights said it was good enough, and they were there for like 4 hours doing it.
They were in Hong Kong, and they went into a shoe store, and they had to identify the shoes that were made out of chocolate.
Yeah, I know.
And like all the shoes look the same.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there like this one, you know what I mean? And like
there was one of them they had to build. I forgot. I think they're called tut-tuts in like Thailand. The little like moped taxi service.
Oh
things.
yeah,
they had to build them from nuts and bolts.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking suck at that.
I remember that. But they had the instructions though, right?
Yeah, but they weren't in English.
Yeah. Did that?
It took everybody a long time. There's certain things I'd be really good at. Yes. Yeah.
So it's like
just wasn't
like IKEA.
There's certain things in that show I'd be very good. Directions I'd be terrible. Doing the really hard things I would do like fucking
the language barrier would be insanely difficult.
I'd be very patient, but I would not be good at directions. I would need somebody else doing directions.
I consider myself to be a patient person, but I don't know if I'd be patient on that.
No, you'd be gone in the first episode.
First episode?
Train wreck done. No,
wow, dude. Thanks.
You're like me, structured, but when things aren't exactly how you like tend to get like, no, what's going on? This isn't how it was planned. Well, you'd probably
first episode.
Yeah.
First episode.
But lucky for you though, Megan would just fucking yell at every taxi driver, and you'd never have to worry about doing it.
Man.
I don't. And athletic wise, I'd be good.
I don't think I would be first episode.
No, you wouldn't be first episode.
That's rough as fuck.
You wouldn't be first episode. I would if I was on there with anybody.
I don't think you would be first episode either.
I would.
Are you serious?
Depends on what the challenge was.
You really think you'd be first episode?
Like running and getting to the end, I'd be good at. But if it was like, hey, learn this fucking dance routine or sing that karaoke song.
Well, that's why you have your partner. And so you can, throw it over there. Just pick somebody that's more diverse.
If me and Lauren were on that show, we would be eliminated so fast.
I mean, I don't think I would. I don't know. You never know.
It's such a hard show to win.
It would. Yeah, but it'd be so fun to do, though.
No, it'd be fucking great, especially if you got like top 3. You get to experience all those cool places. So, I saw one where the people.
Amazing Race is like my.
Mine would be Survivor. I think I would kill Survivor.
I've never really seen Survivor.
I would kill Survivor. It's not how it used to be. Before it was like literally surviving the elements. Now it's all strategy, alliances, mini alliances, and big alliances, and then 2 people in a mini alliance. It's fucking.
And it's surviving?
It is, yeah. You don't get to brush your teeth and you eat like shit and crap, but it's not like the first like 5 seasons you ate like literally rice and beans, and then like if there was a challenge with food, it was like a big deal. Now they got challenges with food all the time. It's more of the alliance thing and adding in twists. Oh, you got a fucking advantage, but everybody knows about it. Like beginning episodes, like Australia, they were there for 42 days. There was a storm that flooded their whole camp. They lost all their food, and Jeff made them give them their tarp for more rice. So then they had a fucking wooden hut that rain went in all the time because they didn't have a hut, but they needed rice. Like it was, people lost tons of weight.
Have you ever watched like the Naked and Afraid?
I like that. I like Alone on History Channel. There've only been.
You say you don't like Naked and Afraid?
I don't care for it. I like Alone.
So you have seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it, but I don't care for it.
Have you seen XL?
No.
So Naked and Afraid normally is like you get 2 people and they send them whatever. XL is they have teams. And so they all scatter them around in like the central area, and eventually maybe a couple of them will meet up. You know what I mean? They egg it on to where they end up all eventually getting together. But you have teams, and we really like that because it takes the elements of survival with personalities. Some that get along great and they survive, or they progress, and others that it's a complete clusterfuck.
You should watch Alone.
Yeah, you guys have talked about that before.
It's on the History Channel.
Yeah.
It's straight up.
Yeah. But the thing about that is it's only one person, though.
But they film all their own shit, and it's actually really entertaining because they have to keep talking 24 hours, or else they're bored. but they just get dropped off in like crazy areas, and they get to pick 10 items out of 40.
Yeah.
And they have no idea where will never meet up with anybody else. They're like in insurpassable areas, and you never know when people tap out. But you have a little radio, and the last person left wins $500,000. But they say make sure you're ready to stay up to a year.
It'd be
and
really,
they have to catch all their own shit.
Nobody has come encountered with each other yet.
Never.
That the day that happens is going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, they make it so it's impossible. There'll either be like a giant lake or a mountain in the way, or
So they're all.
Yeah, but it's like nuts because these people fucking can build like log cabins.
But you would think like, so you can't see the other side of the lake.
I mean, you probably could, but you wouldn't get over there. How would you get over there?
Well, I'm just saying, like, so at night, if you were to see like across the way of the lake,
I'm sure if somebody
saw like a campfire and be like, oh shit,
yeah,
oh
but
shit,
there's
that's
no way
somebody.
you can get over there.
But
They're like miles, like 5 miles away from everybody.
I mean, you would at least like be
Yeah.
like, oh shit, maybe I could get over there.
They wouldn't. They probably wouldn't allow it. The producers.
Even like walking around. What if you walk the edge of the thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no one's ever met.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that would be cool. They did one season where you had a pair, but it was you were dropped off. One person got dropped off at your camp.
Yeah.
The other person got dropped off 10 miles away on the other side of the like dense, watery forest.
Do they have? Do you have bow and arrow or?
So you can choose. There's 40 items, and you can choose like one weapon. So usually everybody will choose like a Bowie knife, but you can get an axe. You can use a bow and arrow. But it's pretty much you're just there with like cold weather clothing, and then you can choose like a sleeping bag, a tarp. Usually people will choose fishing line with hooks, a ferro rod for starting fires, a pot, and then a what's the other thing they choose? I don't know. They'll choose like one more like a multi-tool or something. But yeah, you're just there. You have to hunt all your own food. You have to make your own shelter. Mm-hmm. You get one emergency rations of food, which is like peanuts. Okay. You get animal repellent and then like a horn because bears will come up to your shit and people will leave because the animals are too close. But yeah, they just film and these people will fucking catch. It depends where you are. Some areas have better areas for building, like a hut. Some will have better for fishing, but people will catch fish and then build themselves like a log cabin and smoke the fish.
Yeah.
And then the fish are good for 5 days.
But they have clothing.
Like one set. Like what you'll be like what you're wearing.
Yeah, basically
is your set of clothing.
Basically, whenever you show up on wherever they're doing it,
you've seen this.
That's what I remember watching the first season of Survivor.
It's
right? Is that what we're talking about?
No. Alone. No, Survivor. You get like a bathing suit. Alone on History Channel.
Oh
this
no,
is
I've
straight
never
up.
heard that. Okay.
And medical comes often to check on you, and so like if you've lost too much weight, usually the people that stay, So there was one person I thought they were going to win. They lost 62 pounds. They lost like a third of their body weight, so they got yanked. And some people, you just lose because of that, even though I think you're going to win. So this last season they just did.
I think it would really just depend on where you are and like the elements.
Well, so usually they do the
source.
British Isles up in Canada, but they did one in Patagonia and then one in Mongolia. But Mongolia is flat land. Yeah. Whereas, like, the British Isles are all dense water trees and shit. But it's like crazy because there's wolves and, like, pumas and shit. And they'll fucking see them in the trees and, like, run. But, like, the one girl I thought would
see
win.
what in the trees?
Pumas, like the pumas and shit. Like, you'll see the eyes.
The mountain
the
lions.
bears will come, like, right up to the tent and shit. But
boo-boo.
there was a girl that I thought was going to win one of the seasons. She got yanked. She got second because she got yanked. So she was in this last season, season 5. She was the first one out because she went fishing and fucking got a hook through her thumb, like in the fat, through her thumb and pointer finger.
Oh, shit.
And she couldn't get it out at all. And she said it took three doctors at once to yank it. These people catch their own. Some of these people will go like weeks without fish. The guy that won season 1, all he ate was blue kelp and seaweed. Wow. Because that was all that was available. One guy had to leave because he thought he was filtering his water through moss, which is a way, but it wasn't filtering enough, and then he ended up getting like stomach cramps because he got parasites in his stomach. Like these dudes, the shit they do, they'll build like chess sets because they're bored. But yeah, they'll usually last.
Well, I mean,
they'll usually last about 3 months, and then
that's like Naked and Afraid. Granted, but like they have more of like protection and like they have. Okay, so you
Yeah,
have
these people just walking in.
Yeah.
I'm ready to leave, and then some. It'll take them like a couple hours, but
because Naked and Afraid is like 30, 45 days. It's not months like these people.
that's
do.
a long time though. 30, 45 days.
Oh, yeah,
naked.
Yeah, it's like a month. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people get diseases, they
Yep.
get parasites, they get hypothermia, they get all this. They get injured. Like,
Yeah.
it's
And
you get
what's
fucked
the-
up,
and
and
what's-
they don't have anything, no shoes, nothing.
But
Like,
what's the point? Like, do they win money at the end of the Naked and
well,
Afraid?
I mean,
Alone, you
maybe.
get $500,000, but you're by yourself.
But I know what you're talking about, though, with the
It's
the
more
one you
of
were
like
talking about. I
the-
remember seeing the previews for it, and it was like the woman like couldn't. You're right. You were just talking
Dude.
about the fish hook thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, there was one season.
remember
This
seeing
chick,
that preview.
This chick was by a river. She was getting fucking fresh salmon like every day to the point where she had to let some go because she's like, this is too much. I'm just like making the animal miserable. It got to the point where it was getting close to winter, and then a bear found her like
Stash.
trap that she made.
Yeah.
Her trap in the river, and the bear would just eat all of her fish. So then she didn't have a source of food anymore, and it was getting too cold for animals to come out. And then she ended up, she lasted like 40 something days, and then had to tap out because there's no way in hell she was going near the bear, like the area where the bear was stalking.
Yeah.
You know what? Would you?
I would do it if I knew.
You'd go
if-
after the bear?
Oh, I thought you asked if I'd do the show.
No,
Oh, I go after the bear. Fuck no.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you're in that position, like, do you go for the bear, or do you just like
I don't have a gun. You either got like a knife, an axe, or a bow and arrow. Try going at a bear with an axe.
I'll put it this way: I have two options.
Try going-
two options.
To a bear with a bone.
I go after the bear and go, how long does it take them to finally stop me from trying to kill this bear?
No, they'll let you.
Oh, so if I die trying to kill this bear,
Oh no, they're not near you.
but who's filming?
You.
You.
So
Oh,
they give
shit,
They give
really?
you 3 cameras. So you have a GoPro.
Oh, that's even better.
You get a GoPro, a handheld, and then a standing camera. So everything is just, they edit the show as just you filming a camp.
Okay.
So usually you just put the standing camera where, like, if you're fishing, near where you're fishing, and then everything's filmed with the GoPro on your head.
Oh, okay. Okay, now that I know that.
So do you
Yeah.
think they have somebody that comes in and is like, here's fresh batteries? I'm out.
Oh, yeah. So people at night will come in and, like, give them the batteries, and they, like, stock them up, like, weekly. And then they have medical come in. Usually it's like once a week in the very beginning, and then it starts coming more often because you're losing more weight. You're not eating. There's like little things. What's cool is they give up, like, they'll give little, like, tad bits of, like, because it's History Channel, like, this is this, or your body can do this, or this animal's from blah, blah, blah.
Is one season of the show those people?
It's all 10, and then pretty much every episode someone taps out.
Okay.
Sometimes, like,
so basically it's
like-
cutting between those people.
yes,
but
it's just like
it's
every,
probably like Mountain Men.
But it's the whole season. It's not like
Yeah.
like this episode we have these people.
No. The whole season's those. But the one season where they had 2 of you together, it was somebody got dropped off at your camp, and then somebody was dropped off 10 miles away, and they had to go through the dense, wet, like
To get
British
back to
Columbia's fort. Yeah, and it only 3 teams made it to their other person, and it took them like something like 2 weeks to get to them.
Wow.
So they went by themselves in this fucking dense ass forest for 2 weeks looking.
Only 10 miles away. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because it's so thick
Yeah.
and wet.
Okay,
And
so
you gotta
this is what I'm
camp.
saying.
So I've never seen that show, but I'm super intrigued, especially with it being
Dude,
like one season is these people.
These
are in.
people.
Oh yeah,
like
it's
playing.
great. And
Okay.
it's just what they felt, and you learn so much about how to survive and like things they do, and like how to catch food and what food's good to eat. Like the fucking filtering water through moss is a great way to clear out stuff. Like, and the reason he ended up getting parasites is because there was a dead fish or a dead pile of fish like a mile upstream that he just happened to find when he was wandering. But these fuckers will make weird ass traps to kill shit like boars and mice, and they'll catch like pheasants and shit and eat it. But the one guy knows how to make a log cabin, and he smokes his fish, and they're good for like 5 days. Or the ground, I think the average temperature is like 54 degrees underground. So these people would catch fish and bury it, and then you can eat it like up to like 3 days,
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
underground. But some of these people, yeah, they lose like dick tons of weight. They look
Yeah.
bad, and they don't have shit to brush their teeth. So
Yeah.
like, it's nuts. And they just have like a sleeping bag. Yeah.
Huh.
But if I was on there, I would definitely bring the multi-tool. A lot of people don't. Like the girl that got the fish hook.
Yeah.
She's like, I wanted to bring this, but there's other things I have to think about, like a pot or like a cup for water.
Okay, so
And
you
shit, she didn't have a multi-tool.
you can pack so many items before
You
they
get
drop
10.
you off. Okay, 10.
And there's a list of 40, but you can pick 10.
Oh, for that 40.
And a lot of
Okay.
people, so you'll get emergency rations as like not one of the 10, but a lot of people will pick an extra set of emergency rations, and that counts as one item.
Oh, okay.
Like it's, yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so going back to now that I know how the show is set up, so I get to the point, if I had nothing, no girlfriend, no house, no job, no anything, family, doesn't even know I'm alive, I fucking go after that bear. You know why? Because two things are going to happen. I'm either going to kill that bear,
And
which
be
is
set.
which is unlikely that's going to happen, or two, people are going to be all like, this show is so fucked up. This guy got murdered by a bear and they just let it happen. Like, you'd go down in history.
Grizzly
the only
man.
man to die. Yeah,
there's no
the
one
only-
around.
Oh, no man. The only person to die during this entire filming of the show. Like, you go for it.
Do you see Grizzly Man?
Grizzly Man. What's Grizzly Man?
The Grizzly Man documentary. The dude that got him and his wife got tore up by
Oh,
grizzly
yeah.
bears. Mm. You don't see it, but you're the.
Is it on? Is it on?
Dude, I don't know if it's on a streaming service, but I remember when it came out.
Yeah.
There's a cool movie on Netflix called Bat Country, and it's about two people that go like into Canada, and then a black bear fucking eats them.
Ooh.
It's crazy. And it's pretty gory.
Bat Country. That's a song by.
When you go into the mountains,
There was, for
and
instance,
your
though,
bears
when
eat
somebody
your face.
tapped out, there were like animals around them, so they tapped out. It took the people like 4 hours to get to them because they were in such dense forest.
Oh wow.
Yeah, these people know they're going there.
Avenged
like
Sevenfold.
Avenged Sevenfold.
You remember that band?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
A Little Kiss from Heaven, or A Little Piece of Heaven, like the 9-minute music video.
This song's called Bat Country. I remember this song. Actually, I like this one. It's where they're like driving down the road.
Yeah.
Dude, play A Little Piece of Heaven.
Yeah, dude, I remember.
I love Avenged Sevenfold.
You do?
Oh yeah. Really? I like the guy's voice. I like their songs. Yeah. I like their songs because they're so long, and they're like time signatures change, and the tempos change, and the type of music they change. It's kind of like RX Bandits. Their time signatures change and shit. No, like the way their music moves. They'll be like in 4/4
It's
and
like-
change like 5/4, and then their melody completely changed.
Honestly,
Okay.
this is the only Avenged Seven song.
Play A Little Piece of Heaven real quick.
They play
It's like
it
a
all the
9
time on the radio, so I do exactly what it's like.
A Little Piece of Heaven took them. This music video. No, their music video for A Little Piece of Heaven got nominated for like music video of the year. It's like a bunch of like Yeah.
It's like 8 minutes.
Yeah, don't play the whole thing, but it's just like
I mean, this sounds cool. This is like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Once I was Halloween. Oh shit.
This is very theatric.
you just have to play until the first chorus, and then you can turn it up, and it's like it's a good song.
God would never design. Our love had been so strong for far
That's
too
kind of funky.
I kind of like this.
It's got that back.
Yeah.
That guy hat.
Something would go wrong before the possibilities came true. I took on possibilities.
Double bass.
Almost left myself
Coming eventually.
to
Don't stop. No, just it gets good.
Oh, you're checking out, aren't you?
Just down to 50 fucking times. I can't believe it. Ripped her heart out right before her eyes. I was overeasing. Eat it, eat it, eat it. She was never this good and bad even when she was sleeping. Now she's just so perfect. I've never been quite so fucking peeping. It goes on and on.
Dude,
Wait. The chorus is coming up. Hold on. Just wait.
Every single time. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, just hold on.
Every time Mark stops Matthew, take a drink.
Yeah, so here we go. I knew that my little crumb
would be cold, that's why I got a heater for your thighs. And I know it's not your time.
But bye bye.
And a word
to the wise when the fire dies. You think it's over, but it's just begun. Baby, don't cry. You had my heart.
It's got like so much different stuff going on.
'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. We fell apart. Let's make a new start. 'Cause everybody's gotta die sometime. Yeah, yeah. But baby, don't cry.
It's a good song.
Okay, so I'm curious.
That's very interesting.
So what it is a dude is dating a girl, and then he kills her, and then she comes back to life in like dead form, and then she fucking kills him. This is the whole music video.
Okay.
And then they live together, dead together, like loving. But it's weird because he
it's
like
like
eats
8 minutes.
Yeah, but he like eats a bite of her heart, and the music video is cartooned. So like whenever you hear the weird instruments, it's skeleton cartoons playing like saxophone and trumpet and shit.
Okay.
And it's pretty fucking
So,
like gnarly.
I'm curious, when did this song come out?
Oh, probably like mid 2000s.
Let's see.
Because I'm very curious.
But
now.
it's a cool song, right? It's got a bunch of different like melodies going on.
No. That's what I'm. That's
2007.
2007.
Yeah,
Okay,
mid-2000s.
when did American Idiot come out?
Oh, same time.
No, that was probably early 2000s.
Yeah, it's probably like 2004. Yeah, I'd say like 2000.
American Idiot came out.
It's like 2003,
in-
2004.
Yeah, it's 2004.
Okay. So this is the only thing.
2004.
This is the only thing I'm thinking. I like what they're doing.
Oh, totally.
It's interesting and some of that, but
Totally.
I just realized I was like, wait a minute, because American Idiot, Jesus of Suburbia had that kind of thing, but they only did it for so many genres, and then you notice a lot of bands started extending their songs and mixing and stuff
My
like
Chemical
that.
Romance did it.
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
So here's the whole thing.
That's why I'm curious.
That was a cool one, but
Very-
like when I hear that, I'm like, this is Avenged Sevenfold.
It's different.
Right?
Because it's very theatrical.
Yeah.
It's very like boom. And I get like if I were to see the music video, I'd be like, oh this is
fuck
probably
yeah.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna check this
Dude,
video.
I love
out.
that song. I like it because there's so many different melodies
Yeah.
and time
No, that-
signatures.
like, I
and
really
once you
like
get to that chorus, it's like, all right, fuck
But
it.
I've been noticing.
Yeah,
that
but
with
that
stuff.
chorus, like when I heard that chorus, I was like, what? Because I just went, I try, I try to do the night, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden it's like,
Oh, wait, doesn't Avenged Sevenfold play Sidewinder too and shit? They got like
I don't know.
Yeah, they
I
got
don't,
crazy
I don't
music.
listen to that band. I have never listened to that band.
I never listened to him until I got in the military. My buddy Ryan, he was obsessed with that type of music, and he's like,
The only reason
hey,
why I
listen to
brought
this
it up
song.
is because you said Backcountry, and I was like,
Oh, shit.
Avenged Sevenfold
I know
has a song called Backcountry because that's the only one I know.
Because Matthew's like, oh, we're going to touch upon this and have a good time. And we're like, oh, we know. And then we dove into a rabbit hole. We went down there. But speaking of music,
Yeah.
and bringing us back to our past. Oh,
Yeah,
here
look at
we
this.
go.
Eat the heart. And like all these skeletons in the whole music video are like doing everything. They're playing music. They're fucking singing gospel music.
Oh, dude,
Like,
I'm like on board with that right now.
yeah, they do like gospel music, like, and then the dude and the girl, yeah, they get married dead, like after they kill each other,
Oh, dude, did fucking Corpse Bride just rip this off?
possibly. But yeah, no, it's a great music video. It's fucking
Corpse Bride come out.
Look at that. You had my heart.
Corpse Bride.
You had my heart. I literally had your heart in my hand. But
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
it's a cool music video.
Some dead people.
But yeah, I didn't know about it until my buddy's like, "Hey, listen to Avenged Sevenfold."
Yeah, it was never. Gary? Gary?
Hello,
Gary?
Yeah, we have to drink now.
That fucking bitch.
That fucking
That
bitch.
stupid bitch at the end.
So speaking of music and going back to the past, so you guys remember, we've talked about this many times probably on the podcast.
Oh, shit.
But,
Duck Game.
well, Newgrounds. This actually
Yeah.
can actually tie into Duck Games, but Newgrounds.
Yep.
So I don't know if you guys remember, Newgrounds was famous for a bunch of games, also animations, just
Yep.
random video things, stuff like that. So no joke, on my weekly, this came up. I'm like, oh shit, this is on Spotify. Now I haven't checked to see if there's any more music by these people, but do you guys remember this thing from Newgrounds.
Let's see.
Do you have a napkin in here?
Girl,
Napkin, no.
did you
Only
want
a
to
tiny
know
bit, don't worry.
a secret? Because I
You can probably
know
grab it.
one, and it is so good to hear it. You want to know what it was? All right, I'll tell you what it was. I know how to count all the way to 55.
What?
And I will tell
I
you
don't
how to
remember
do
this.
it
Don't remember
faster
this?
than you can say poopty poopty pints. You ready to hear it, baby? All right. One, 2, 2.5, 7, 14, 21, 27 half, 27, 37. What you say? Shiggity swell, 55. Shiggity swat, shiggity 5. Shiggity swell, 55. Shiggity swattity swell, 55. Girlfriend's age, 55. My IQ, 55. You must pay. 5 plus 5 is 50, 50, 50. 55. Shiggity swattity swattity swell, swattity swell, 55. My IQ is 55. Shiggity swattity swattity swell. Swattity swat swat swat. Shiggity swat, 50, 55. Come on, girl, when you add 5 plus 5. Come on, girl, 55, do that 55. Come on, girl, shake your butt, you ex. 55, 55, now let's do the sex. Come on. Shiggity swat, swat, shiggity swat, 55. Shiggity swat, 55.
I've never heard this. You've never heard this. I love it too because the drum beat's so simple, and then the bass is just like, oh, it's just like an open E.
55. What you say?
For 55.
What you say?
You know this?
Cannot hear you. 55. My ear can
55.
do it. Shiggity swattity swattity swat swat swat. 55.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Okay, so it's called Group X is the name of the band.
Cool.
But I'm literally listening, and then all of a sudden it's like, shh, you want to know how to count to shh? And I'm like, oh, I fucking know this. There's an animation. It's the biggest piece of shit animation in the world, too, because it's just stick figures.
Yeah.
But it's like, you can see the one has like, playing the drums, he has like a little mohawk, and then you have the guy playing the drums, and the one guy's just on the mic or whatnot, but it's just this stupid-ass like thing. But I remember first seeing it on like Newgrounds, but I'm like, do they have an album on Spotify? Because I'm very curious, or if it's just this one song. But I realized that Newgrounds was also a big impact of not only giving games and all this kind of stuff, but a lot of people took their music, put Flash animation to it, and then put it on that site. So it's like, as soon as this popped up, I was like, no, fuck, because Patrick was talking about, he's like, have you heard the Muffin song? And I played that on here. And so like, my daughter's obsessed with this, but I'm like, oh, that's so weird that like all of our old stuff is coming now. Like, oh, Spotify. Oh, I can just listen to the track. Because sometimes I would just play that track while I'm working on something. I'm not even looking at the video. You just listen to the music. So, but yeah,
all that is old is new again.
It's fun. But yeah, it was very interesting with my weekly this week. It was just a lot of covers.
Yeah?
A lot of covers.
Fuck yeah. Let me use the little boys' room really quick. But
Fucking Golden State one. Barely.
Mark, break it down with the news. What is that?
Golden State's going back to the Western Conference Finals. They beat Houston.
What are we talking about?
Basketball.
Okay.
Houston and Golden State played each other last year. Houston was number 1 in the West.
Okay.
And we're up 3-1, and then they lost their second best player, and then ended up losing. But they lost the series. So
is this professional basketball?
Yes,
or,
NBA.
Okay, NBA.
But Golden State's been the best team in the league the past 5 years.
Okay, so this is basically this is the playoffs right now. Yeah. Correct. Okay.
Playoffs.
I know a little bit.
Yeah.
I know a little bit.
Yeah. It's just disappointing. I can't stand that fucking team.
So who do you think is going to be the top contenders in this playoff set?
You mean playing in the NBA championship?
Yes.
The Warriors, and then I would like to say Toronto.
Okay.
From the East, but it'll probably be Milwaukee.
Okay, and who at
Warriors
that point,
are going to win again.
Warriors are going to win?
They're too good.
How many times have they won so far within the last?
In the past 4 years, they've won 3 finals, but have been to all 4 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, they're very good.
Okay, so
But they have a bunch of players on their team.
Who do they have on their team?
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, DeMarcus Cousins. He's injured right now. He's the best center in the league. They're just like a cheat in a video game.
It's funny.
Super team.
So I was honestly listening to see if I could actually be like, oh, I might know one.
You haven't heard of Steph Curry or Kevin Durant?
No.
Oh, yeah.
The newest person, the last.
You've heard of LeBron James?
Yes,
yeah.
LeBron James is probably the only one.
He went to 8 straight finals.
Really?
Yeah. He was on the Lakers this year. They were good. Then he got hurt. And then when they came back, they were already like, they fucked it so that he couldn't get them back.
I'm really curious if, I want people to be honest. If you do, well, they won't call in or anything like that,
No.
but I want them to be honest. How did I hold up asking about sports when I don't know shit about sports?
Terrible.
Thank you. Back to you, Matt.
You done bad.
But any new tracks that you've been hitting up or whatnot coming your guys' way
Tracks?
this week? Yeah, like
Hell
any
yeah.
good songs, whatnot.
I'm gonna tell you one.
This is the music portion of the show.
Or tell me and I'll pull it up.
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to play it in the thing. Don't worry. I know it's your biggest hate in life.
That is one of
It's
my
not a new
pet
track,
peeves.
but it's an
That is
it's an older
Matthew's
track
pet
that people will
peeve.
like called Stereo Love.
Oh.
Summer of like 2012.
I'm gonna play you something through my stereo.
This was like in the summer. This is me when my buddies were like in their senior year at ASU and we'd like go drinking.
Who's it by?
Oh shit. Edward Maya. Stereo Love. Yep. I guarantee you've heard this on the radio, Steve. Like from probably like 6 years ago. Just wait. It's this part.
I just love how you're just like, you've heard this, Steve, on
Right
the
here.
radio.
Listen.
Oh, yeah.
I've never heard this.
We would smoke hookah and listen to this.
Oh, I totally would.
Dude, it's been in movies and shit.
It was in Avengers.
No, it wasn't. I would have known.
Avengers.
Bullshit. I'm like,
This was the isn't
That's the
this
scene.
Isn't this the Game of Thrones theme song?
No.
Theme song.
seam thong,
Theme song.
see-through thong. Dude, you're talking to a guy who just saw Detective Pikachu. This wasn't in it. I dig it.
Yeah.
And this is the original version, not the radio edit.
I just like that. It sounds like a song from Dubai.
Yes.
Another really good song that I've been listening to is I Don't Know by Paul McCartney.
Ooh.
I had never heard it before until I went to a bar and I was like, this is a good song.
Interesting pull. Yeah, I dig this. I don't think this is the first time I've heard it.
Is this I Don't Know by Paul McCartney? No.
You playing the tracks?
It's not Katy Perry.
Oh, Jesus. I haven't heard this in a really long time.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I don't even know who it's by, but I've heard this a billion times. Fuck you, I'm on ecstasy.
You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
Do it like the Discovery Channel.
Get it good now.
That's what it sounded like.
I almost wrecked this whole area with beer.
Okay, sorry.
Do with that. Discovery.
Right? It
Dude,
sounded like that.
I had to block the beer with my teeth. Oh, shit.
Oh, I thought, yeah, I dig this, but I don't, never heard it, though.
Ghost and Stuff by Dead Mouse.
Oh, I don't listen to it.
But this is one that has lyrics. There's Ghost and more stuff, and that's just all instrumental. This reminds me of Jonathan.
It's very haunting.
Dead Mouse? Dead
Really?
Mouse reminds me of Jonathan.
Dead Mal 5.
Oh, shit, you got a robot?
We should play some What's New Scooby-Doo. What's New Scooby-Doo? Ba-na-na-na-na.
Oh, no, I know this one. I actually have it added to my Spotify.
The song?
No, what's New Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, it's by Octopus Montage. What's New Scooby-Doo?
It's by Channel 69.
What's this Scooby-Doo? We're coming
After you. I know this one.
that mystery. I see you, Scooby-Doo. We're traveling after you. What's this
Was
Scooby-Doo?
this from the movie?
No, this is from the new animated
La la
series.
la la la.
We're gonna follow you. We're gonna solve that mystery. We see you, Scooby-Doo. We're coming after you. What's this Scooby-Doo?
Oh, Matthew, another good song. Dancing by Aaron Smith. It's a really cool, like the techno-y stuff we've been listening to. It'll say featuring Love Lily or Lovely.
Gonna solve that mystery. We'll see you, Scooby-Doo. We're traveling back to you.
Yeah,
What's this
that's a good one.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
It's actually a really cool song. Is it the chrono? Yeah. It's been on a lot of like memes. It's like a techno-y. Once it gets to like the, it's like, fuck yeah.
Can't you see you heard you are for me? Oh, we were meant to be dancing in the moonlight.
This is chill.
Just wait. It's gonna go.
Holding you until the sunrise, sleeping until the midnight.
Wait for it. Wait for the beat to drop. Right. Pretty chill song, right?
I mean, it's chill.
Yeah.
But I thought it was going to be like more of an impact. You were like, wait
It's
for
just
it.
like a nice,
wait
like-
for it. No, this is chill. I'll throw this in my playlist for sure.
Play that. I don't know.
I already have it in my playlist.
Oh shit!
It's probably from me.
Which one?
I don't know by Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney. We were at what's it called? Fucking
The Sleeping Whale.
no, Whining Pig.
Whining Pig.
Yeah,
And this was on?
yeah.
And you didn't know this?
No, he did, but we had been drinking.
I mean, this is like really like, I'm about to get deep on you.
Are you? Oh, how deep?
It gets a little more like it has a beat to it, but the beginning's a little.
Sorry,
I just like his voice in the song.
How deep? how deep do you want it? I don't know.
Matthew, I want all of you.
Here we go. Beat time.
Have you never heard the song?
I got crows
Oh, it's
at
badass.
the window, dogs at my door. I don't think I can take anymore. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
That's a
My
good.
brother told me life's not a pain. That was right when it started to rain. Where am I going?
Wrong, I don't know.
But it's alright.
Yeah, it's a cool song.
Yeah, it sounds badass.
I like this.
I will take the strain. You'll find love of mine.
Yeah, I'm super into this.
You will feel no pain.
His voice is so good.
I like the song a
When
lot.
I see trouble at every turn, I've got so many lessons to learn. What am I doing wrong?
I don't know.
Now what's the matter with me? Am I right? Am I wrong?
It's good. super
I
good.
must try to be strong. I try to love you best as I can, but you know that I won't be a man. Why am I going wrong? I don't know.
Yeah, I like this song. It's a good one.
Yeah, this is good. Send me this too.
Yeah.
I guess send me this too.
He's coming through town.
Really?
Tickets are expensive.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
But it's alright.
Well, I used to be part of that one group, you know,
I would love to. I would love to go though. There's a few people coming. Clapton's coming to town. Eric Clapton's coming through town.
Another good song I've been listening to lately is Screenager by Muse,
Ooh.
which is the same type of...
I really like this song.
No, it's a good
No,
song.
this is a good song.
This is a really good one.
No, Screenager by Muse is the same type of like time signature. Like, it's
I like this song too because it's like it's practical. Like you can relate to everything he's talking about, and it's like, what's my problem? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Like
I don't got no problems anymore.
we all have. Everybody has problems. We all have problems.
Not when you just give yourself up to a greater power, man.
Yeah. Okay, brother. But you know what I mean.
It's called
I don't know.
centered.
How many times have you said like I don't know?
A shitload.
I do it all the time, just because I just don't want to deal with people. It's a great
I mean,
escape route.
I think
Hey,
we
would
all-
you
Me
like
and
to
Matt-
sign up for DirecTV? I don't know.
know.
And then you just walk away.
Me and Matt the
Gets
other
you
night
out of
played that
everything.
in Screenager at Uno Mas. And
Do you know how? Do you know how fast
People
you
are
were
like,
going?
hell yeah.
I don't know.
Scream or screen?
Screenager.
Is that off the new album?
Would you like to supersize that?
I don't think so.
know.
No, it's Origins
shit.
of
Damn,
Symmetry.
That's Origins of Symmetry.
Yeah,
That's
a badass song. It's like a slower like that, but it's like really good guitar.
I haven't listened to this album in a very long time.
It's good guitar. It's windy outside.
Yeah. What?
It's like Italian type music. And then as soon as the bass guitar comes in, it makes it fucking perfect.
Yeah, I haven't heard this in so long.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Muse,
Oh, yeah, no, I don't think I've heard this.
Origin of Symmetry. So this is their second album after Showbiz.
It's like Spanish guitar.
And then Absolution came out after this, I believe.
So funny and always surrounded.
It's just a good song. It just sounds like this the whole time.
I want to see them live. I've never seen them
Oh
live
my
before.
god, man. They always start with Knights of Sidonia coming off a platform with sparks.
You ever listen to Rodrigo y Gabriel?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember if I saw Muse or not.
You've seen Muse?
That's what I'm trying to remember.
Madness.
It had to be off of their first. It had to be
Three.
off of their first album when I saw them.
Showbiz, Imagery of Symmetry, Absolution. Absolution's like their
Their blow up album. It might be. Is that the one with?
Stockholm Syndrome.
Yes.
You saw them?
Dan, 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 dan,
Which one's
dan.
Madness on?
Well, I'm trying to remember
Mad-
who I saw. I can remember the
Madness is
I
off the
remember
second
I
one.
remember
That's
the
way
band.
after.
I remember the band like I know the second band before the original band, and I don't think it was Muse now that I'm thinking about it.
Nine Inch Nails.
No, the band that's the one. It was like the second band. It was Mars Volta.
Nice, dude. That's badass.
So I
too.
don't know though.
Yeah, dude, that's
no,
what-
Mars Volta was phenomenal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But I'm
How'd you
trying to
like
remember.
Juice
But I
Box?
can't.
Fucking,
But I can't
at the
remember.
drive-in in a different formation.
But I can't remember if I after them like the headliner was Muse or was it
It'd be a fucking sick ass show if it was
or,
Muse and
or
fucking
was
Mars
it
Volta.
or was it Perfect Circle?
Where was it?
That I can't remember. That's what I'm trying to like in my psyche. I'm trying
Marquee.
To it might have been Marquee.
I think Perfect Circle. Well, Maynard.
Yeah,
from-
Maynard.
Was he? Do you remember seeing Maynard?
No, well, you can't see him because he always has that thing around.
Did you dig the
But
Jucifer?
Huh?
Somebody's asking about the
Yeah,
Jucifer.
I think it was that.
Oh, Jucifer? Actually, it's not too bad. For the rotating series, like, I don't not hate it.
Wait, so they're texting you but not asking in the chat room. Fucker.
It's our Instagram.
Oh.
Okay, again. Fucker. I'll stand by it.
For a rotating
It's not
series,
my
I'd
Instagram.
be intrigued
I
to
don't
check
give
the
a shit.
next one out.
Colleen
Yeah, I
was
think
asking.
it was Perfect Circle.
Colleen's like, I didn't really dig it. I needed a new beer. This one's
Yeah,
warm.
I need to.
Do we want to take
shit.
a short?
Well, I was going to play, since we are on the semi...
Play it.
Okay, shit.
no, we're on music.
This is Tumacan. This is Rodrigo y Gabriela.
I have no idea what you just said. Ooh,
He's like muffling his strings.
I want to salsa dance
It's
to this.
two of them.
He's muffling them though.
Yeah, he's palm muting it.
Yeah, they did.
I love this shit so good.
I love Spanish guitar. Remember that girl I told you to follow?
What, like...
Yeah.
Can you play like this?
I can't do it. Oh, no, dude.
Remember that girl I
Gabriela
told you?
kills it up, dude.
Would you like to? Like, you should totally do it and then do like an awesome Saturday.
I can play Rodrigo's part. Bum, 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 ba, ba, bum, bum. I can play that. I can't play her part.
Did you follow that girl I told you to that played the Spanish guitar on Instagram? I showed you her.
Yes.
Yeah, she plays this type of shit, like solo classical Spanish guitar, and she's got long nails too, like
So she's
pluck
down.
them.
Okay, yeah. Oh shit, I'm trying to remember that.
Dude, no. They just had a new album that came out last weekend. They came to the Mesa Center of the Arts, and I really wanted to go.
Really?
I really wanted to
What
go check it
stopped
out.
you?
Just work and shit.
You
but-
can just say it live.
Just fucking do it live.
Because live screws
So
up a lot of my shit.
they did a cover of Orion by Metallica.
Oh shit, are you...
You know what's up, dude. You know what's coming up here.
No, I was thinking it was the Gordon Valley from Legend of Zelda.
Jesus.
Oh, well, you were basically doing the like.
Oh, is that seriously it? Oh,
This is seriously the song.
Gordon Valley from Zelda.
no, this is not what I was thinking.
Just wait, dude, for the melody.
I knew what you were talking about.
I mean, I dig this.
Just wait for it to drop. Wait for the melody. Wait for the beat to drop.
No, they're seriously really good. What's this one?
Oh, that's easy. Those are easy. I can do that with drumsticks.
Let's check this out.
Fuck yeah.
This is the new album. This is track 2 from the
Track
new
two.
album.
I dig this.
I always hit track 2 first.
This is like a gunfight
No.
in like Western.
This is like I'm driving down to Blythe. I'm driving to Blythe!
No, I'm thinking
Straight on the tan.
No, see, I'm thinking anime, cowboy anime.
I'd
Shit
like to
just
see-
went down. Boom, boom, boom. That's what's going down.
You know what
Your
this-
heart is in the cards.
Or this is like the opening sequence.
All right, here's track 1.
Driving to Quartzsite.
There you go. Yeah,
Driving to Quartzsite, not Blythe. I'm stopping in Quartzsite.
yeah. 7 courtside. Yeah.
Gotta give these some smokes.
It's like Red Dead Redemption music.
They're telling a story more. You know, there's more like this is dude talking.
He'll be all right.
I'm driving to Blythe.
Not quite.
I see a car to the right.
Things always work out for
Got
him.
the sheriff ahead.
It's not courtside.
I'm packing red.
Packing red. Lead.
Charles Jr.'s where I'm stopping. I'm gonna shit in my pants at Taco Bell.
Oh my God! Why did I get the double burrito?
Can't wait for those windmills.
I like McDonald's.
But it don't like me.
The Valero is closed.
So I tried the Sinclair.
But I got nowhere.
Surrounded.
No luck there.
A Chevron.
I shit my pants.
I need a diaper.
I shit my pants in the Chevron.
My car seat is wet with shit.
And then I cummed.
On the car seat.
I'm a damn freak.
It's on Pornhub.
That was horrible, but I mean, it kind of worked. It was horrible.
Courtside Come On Seat is the name of the song.
Jesus. Shout out to Courtside, Arizona.
They're like, no. Don't shout out to us.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was gonna pull up a really cool guitar track, but I can't think of it. So,
Do you want to take a short break and refill?
Yeah.
Come back for
Duck Game.
and come back for the next musical version. We have 43 minutes left, so
43.
Damn, we've been going that long?
we're 2 hours 60 minutes right now.
Fuck
man.
yeah.
This is what we do.
This is
man.
what happens when you have fun. Time just
It's
flies.
Friday night. Drinks are tight.
And
Let's
Mark is fun. Oh, there's the lyric.
No, it's not the right lyric.
You don't like
Matthew's like,
I'm trying to
I
like.
already wrote this. Fuck you.
I'm trying to like really make it like it's like, hey,
Stop Weird Al.
I have had different envisions of what I've been trying to accomplish.
Is the theme song this guy, Puerto Rico and Valenzuela?
No, I mean I could pull up one that I
To stand up.
Anyways, I thought it'd be kind of cool if it was like a robot being like socially awkward. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
Like,
okay. Like almost
with
like
Matthew, Steve, Mark. You know what I mean? Like bullshit like that.
Okay.
But I don't know how to make that quite happen. There's been other couple of things that I've been fucking
It
around
is
with.
time for another socially awkward.
Suck my big cock. Suck my cock.
We will have cock talk.
Samantha, you will be mine.
I don't know who she is, but
My name is
God, I'm
JP. I'm a robot.
Wait, no, that JP. Her name wasn't Samantha in
What was her
Grandma's
name?
Boy.
Something you will be mine.
Wasn't
It was Samantha.
Oh no, yeah, I know what you're
Sit
saying.
on my face.
Sit on my
How can you
face.
see me?
Samantha, you will be mine.
It's not Samantha.
What? Hold on.
I can't stop coming.
I can't stop coming. All right, let's go for refill.
It
Bears.
is time for our tracks. Matthew, thank you for hitting those great beats. Drop it like it's
Her name was Samantha.
It was?
Good.
you're not a gambling man, then you'll find you're back in Vegas with a handle in your hand. Your bad cards can make you money, so you hide them when you're able. In the land of milk and honey, you must put them on the table. Yeah, you go back, Jack, do it again. We'll turn it round and round. You go back, Jack, do it again.
No, my only goal is to see when I'm only fast asleep. It takes more than strength to find this peace of mind. So I'll hold it close to my heart beating with every step. Hold it close. He sleeps alone, he needs no army where he's headed, 'cause he knows that they're just ghosts and they can't hurt him if he can't see them all. And I may go to places I have never been to just to find the deepest desires in my mind. We only know what we see, 'cause we're always fast asleep. Is it so hard not to believe that we'll never know? Oh, hold me close. I've never been this far from home. Hold me close. He sleeps alone. He needs no army where he's headed, 'cause he knows that they're just ghosts and they can't hurt him if he can't see them all. And I may go to places I have never been to just to find the deepest desires in my mind. It's in my head, and now you've said that I must be like him now. He sleeps alone. He sleeps alone. And one last chance to make sense of what has long escaped us. He sleeps alone. I sleep alone. He sleeps alone. He needs no army where he's headed, 'cause he knows that they're just ghosts and they can't hurt him if he can't see them all. And I don't know if in the morning I will be here, and if so, let it be known that I was worthy, I was worthy, I was worthy, I was.
to you, but let's jump in.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. Did you want me to keep going with the summer hours? Or?
Yeah, dude, what's up? Yeah, you were talking about summer hours.
My work is basically what you do. You could rack up an hour throughout the week, whether you want to do 30 minutes on a Monday, 30
1
minutes
hour
on
of overtime?
Not 1 hour of overtime. So 1 hour, you basically do an hour over your normal work schedule. So instead of doing an 8-hour day, you do a 9-hour day.
Okay.
Then you could take that hour and boom, you leave early on a Friday. And you can do that every single Friday.
So you would leave early at what time?
So basically I could roll in at 6 and leave at 1.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's chill.
So it's all right, cool.
Yeah, you're going in earlier, but you're getting a longer Friday.
But you get a longer Friday, so and stuff like that. So you're okay, cool, and stuff like that.
Gary?
So that starts up in June for us. So they're trying it, and we're hopefully it goes well and everybody likes it because we might try to incorporate that throughout the entire year then. And I'm I'm down for that, leaving early every fucking Friday.
You know what's cool at Mayo? Hey, I'm going to work overtime and work 13 hours and get paid shitloads of money. I can work overtime whenever I want.
Oh.
And they're 13-hour shifts.
I was well, your overtime is probably a lot better than my overtime, I'll tell you that much. You see how much you would have made, and then taxes come out, and you're
Nope, there was one time I worked 12 out of 14 days, and I would have grossed almost $4,000, and then I got went up tax brackets, and then I made under $3,000, and I was like, why did I do this to myself?
Yeah.
Why? I just lost out on $1,200 in taxes.
Yeah, so it just sucks sometimes because you see that and you're just fuck me. But
all the hours I worked just got ripped out, so I worked for free.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit sometimes. But yeah, I'm excited for the summer hours, so I'll be good then. Because even if we do roll a Thursday show, I'd be well, I only have this much.
We should do a podcast on the river.
What?
Or our little side notes, hey, just on the river, when we're in New Orleans and on the cruise. Do it on the river and
do a mini episode.
Yeah,
dude. Podcast on the river. No, that would not work.
Hey everybody.
That would be.
Hey, Steve's back after 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Where did I go?
Great that I brought all my fucking equipment down here and I'm wrecked.
Yeah.
No, just little side things.
Yeah.
So 2020 is when I die. Okay.
What?
My career is over.
In memoriam.
We still need to do one of these live shows at a brewery.
I would love to do that, but breweries don't contact me. Or they don't leave a voicemail on our lovely number of 480.
I think we just
788.
Man.
Did you see Helluva Brewery got nominated for Best New Brewery?
Who got nominated?
Helio?
Helluva.
Oh, Helluva did.
The one that smelled
they did. Good for them. That's awesome. Good for them.
Yep.
Best New Brewery?
They got nominated. So they want us to vote.
Oh, okay. So they haven't done they haven't
that is
revealed
awesome.
the winners.
We went there a couple times. We met up with Troy there.
I've never
That's
been.
right. They had a really good red ale. What is it off of? Is it Chandler?
Hunt for Red October.
Right. It was yummy.
Yeah,
it was a super good.
Hunt for Red
Yeah, it was a red ale that was really good. Yeah, it's off of McClintock and Ray Road.
McClintock.
Oh shit! Is that the
where Zips used to be?
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I love how I did that whole motion.
Go check it out.
And I realized our cameras have been down for years.
Go check it out.
One day, when I'm sober.
Go check it out. I've been there a couple times. Their food's decent.
Oh, they have food.
They have food, yeah.
Oh,
go check it out.
What is that? Oh, I'm gonna take his word over yours half the time. You do realize that.
We just say go check it out. Well, Hunt for Red October.
So Matthew,
one of the best red ales.
We were talking about music.
Music.
We played a lot of music. What is a song? And I'm stealing this from you because you literally said it during the break, and I don't care. What is the song that's just been you heard this week, or has just been stuck in your head that you're yes, and you immediately you'll listen to it, probably play it back, go on for a couple of tracks, and you're I gotta fucking hear this song again. It's one of those.
Everything's magic.
No, although they are coming to Marquee Theater. We talked about
they?
That. They're coming through September.
Half of Blink 182.
Well, it's Tom.
I know.
When's the last time you saw Tom? It's been a long time since I've seen Tom.
Honestly, last time I saw Tom was when he played in Boxcar Racer at Edgefest with Edgewood. Oh, remember me, motherfucker.
Last and only time I ever saw Tom was when they came out with the Feeling This CD
with
when I was 16.
Yeah, we went
with Kira.
Yep, and No Doubt played too.
It was a fucking No Doubt. That's right.
We had decent seats. I mean, we had like
It was dope because Travis came out of the ground right by our seats.
Yeah,
he played like a drum solo by himself.
Oh, nice.
And he came out of the ground. We were like right there.
Yeah, that was.
And the first thing Tom said is like, "What's up, Arizona? You want to know? I knew I was here because it's fucking hot."
Yeah,
like the first.
It
thing
was
he
hot.
said.
It was like fucking.
It was in
July.
June.
Yeah, June or July.
It was for my birthday.
Oh shit! What year was that? Was that our senior year?
Feeling This came out when I was like 13 years old.
Yeah, you're right. I was like 12 that was like our first or second year in college.
It was like 2002, 2003 time frame.
2003.
Yeah, 2003. So yeah, probably first year of college. Oh yeah, no, we just got. I remember just getting out of.
You just graduated. You graduated in 2002.
And the first song before they released the album was "Feeling This" because the album was being released like in 2000 or whatever. What? Oh fuck, man, it's so weird. It takes me back.
Well, I did. I mean,
anyways,
shit.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I can play that Blink track. So I did listen to that this week. I don't love it. I don't hate it.
Oh, okay, the new.
But here,
so have you
heard this, Mark?
Have you been re-listening to this track though?
I've only listened to it once.
Okay.
Have you heard this?
I can't hear anything.
The new Blink 182. Have you listened to the new Blink track?
It's a new Blink track dropped. I think today.
No.
Or Thursday.
It sounds like something I've heard before.
I wasn't born with a rich blood. I started out with plenty of nothing at all. I got stuck in the thick mud, the flash flood, punk rock, and the alcohol. I was raised on a rerun. I was bored to death, so I started a band. Cut my teeth on a safety dance. My attention span never stood a chance. It's too late. Can you forgive me now? You can never kill my heart. I'm leaking you the headline. Burn all my youth. Burn all my youth. You can never block my shine.
I dug it at the beginning. The beginning was cool.
I mean, I don't love it, and I don't hate it.
Sounds like one of those songs I should wave my arms back and forth and hold a phone to.
I'm gonna be honest with you. So I believe this is my 5th time hearing it since it came out, and it definitely does grow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's exactly like these parts. You're like, I dig this, and then when it goes to the chorus, you're like,
it's flat.
Yeah, it's very flat.
It's like straight up.
Like this part keeps growing on me, and I'm like, oh, I really dig this, and I like the beat and everything and then it's like, okay, even the slowdown, I enjoy this, and then it gets to that chorus.
It's like this.
It slows down more than it should.
It's this. Hold up your fucking flashlight on your phone and move your arms back and forth.
You can never block my shine. I've been lost since 1999.
I'm just very more curious of what else is going to come from this. You know, what's more on this? What this album obviously is going to be.
You got Blink, and then you got fucking Newfound going on their fucking covers tour right now.
I've been listening to Wild by Mumford & Sons.
So they dropped their cover album finally, which we've been
it's down.
Tracks.
Dude, they come through town. I feel like we need to go to the show.
Oh, Patrick even's on board. Patrick's like, I mean, we should go.
It's at the Van Buren. Ooh, if it's at the Van Buren, I'm even more.
I've never been, so
I've never been either.
It's in July.
It's either Marquee or Van Buren.
It's like the weekend.
Mark and I have seen them multiple times. It's Newfound Glory.
It's 4th of July.
I've seen Newfound Glory like fucking 10 times. Like
I've seen them like twice.
They're like RX Bandits.
They go all out. I have seen RX Bandits live.
Yeah, we went.
Yeah, but no, Newfound Glory is great. They go all out. They're just like,
which one did we go to? Oh, Tucson. We went to Tucson.
Was it Tucson?
Yeah, remember?
No, it was at the one by Mill Avenue.
I don't know what you're looking for me.
I think they played at the Marquee.
But you came down to Tucson with us. I drove you down to Tucson because you were underage. I was in the bar.
We watched them in Tucson?
Yes, dude. Club Congress. Like, tiny-ass venue.
Yes, you're right.
Tiny-ass venue, dude.
Yeah.
I will say this. I love how, Matthew, you always say you don't have a very good memory, but when it comes to fucking, like, music shit,
it just
you're just like...
Yeah, it depends on what
it
was
a cool concert. Yeah, because I had to stand, like...
you had to be by yourself. and I was drinking and shit.
Yeah.
And then we drove home.
No, I've been listening to Wild by Mumford & Sons. They do the Planet, Our Planet theme song on Netflix,
Planet.
like Planet Earth.
Oh, I haven't heard.
But
I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, but it's called Our Planet, but they do the theme song. It's called
Okay.
Wild. It's fucking
So that's what's
good.
like been in your head this week. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Because we so in the school for special ed, we've been doing like a news for you, and that was like one of the big things that came out. Our
Is
Planet.
it on Spotify?
Yep, it came out on Netflix. Our Planet. So we were like looking at it, and then the documentary commercial. I was like, "This is Mumford & Sons," and then I looked it up, and yeah, they do the.
Okay. Wow. I get to ask you this question that I never thought I ever wanted to ask, but I am going to ask. Well, Matthew looks up this song.
I never wanted to ask, but I'm going to ask.
No, because I never thought I would ever have the chance to do this. Okay, so do you guys stream your videos now, like in school when you have to show like oh hey we're watching a movie today? Because before they would roll out like oh here's the VCR and here's the TV.
Oh, we go on Netflix.
Yeah,
and then
so
we
you just do
then
that?
we have a projection system on the ceiling.
Oh my god!
Yeah, schools
How-
have smart boards now.
Oh,
we have
fuck.
that stupid rolly thing.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I was like. Because
When I first got there, I was
don't
like-
know when I'm going to have kids and they're going to roll in the class, but like, oh, we watch a projection film, and I'm like, what the fuck are you
So,
talking about?
when
We
I
had a
first started-
VHS. What's that? I'm going to beat you.
When I first started, so we have two whiteboards, but then we have a smart board in the middle, and I'd never seen one. I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this
what the
thing?
fuck is this shit?
You can touch it to turn it on. You can write on it with your finger. You can interact with your computer in it. It's nuts. And then we have projection systems in every room.
So can I ask the decent question to
Yeah,
ask
go
at this
for it.
point? Did you
Go
draw a
for
penis?
No.
Yeah, he's professional, dude.
A professional would still draw a penis. I don't care who you are.
Maybe after hours.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying.
I'm not finding it. I'm not finding it, dude.
Matthew,
The Wild
not-
by Mumford & Sons?
The Wild.
Yeah.
Matthew, not
It's on their
during
Delta
class.
album.
Oh, Delta. Okay.
Yeah, it's called The Wild.
Matthew thinks I'm telling you to do this during class. All right, kids, we're going to watch a video. Wait, hold on. Here's a mushroom. No, after hours, of course. God, what's wrong with you? I've seen it as SVU.
When you think about this, though, and like think of animals, like it's a little.
I'm just
it's a
thinking of
little
an
snow
opening.
tiger.
I'm thinking of an opening to a movie right now.
That's what it is. It's the it's the preview for this Our Planet. Little snow tiger running around.
Well, let the people hear the piano.
It's the narwhal, baby.
Stop it.
Stop it, Narwhal.
We saw birth and death.
There's Marcus.
Can we be still? What makes you kind?
Nice.
From where comes your sparkling mind? Was it under the earth?
Gary?
Tied up in
As you can see, the tiger is...
No, this is
Damn it!
a good track.
This is a good track.
And it gets like a little more upbeat, but yeah, it's just like nice and mellow and
I like this, yeah.
harp.
do not
But it's like upbeat. It's like
It gets more upbeat.
it's not like somber.
do not
His voice is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck you mean, eh?
Really?
No, I just wanted to say everyone's reaction.
No, that's fine. I mean, I think his voice is great
No, I do too. I just want to see everyone's reaction.
for what he does. Like,
What's the fear of God in me?
What's cool is they changed their whole identity, and their music's still really good because they were straight up bluegrass.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
And now they're more
Now it's like, oh, hey, check us out. Look what we can
electric
do.
and shit. But they're Delta's great album.
But I
It's
love
great.
it because you can just see when bands like evolve, you know?
I mean, shit. Yeah.
Well, and that was like Blink-182 with Feeling This
No, yeah.
album. That was
because their last
completely different than,
because their album "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket."
to me, is their best album.
To go from this,
Yeah,
Oh, no. To go from I Will Wait. or Roll Out Your Stone.
This is my track.
Really?
The Cave? Oh, are you kidding me?
They have so many more better songs than The Cave.
This is the first song I heard by...
Play Roll Out Your Stone. Just... No, I know The Cave.
Maybe Steve doesn't.
He knows the song.
No, he doesn't.
What? This song?
No, you know this?
I know this song. Right. Yeah.
Roll Out Your Stone is straight up like fucking bluegrass.
You cannibal, you meat eater.
No, I was just surprised this was the first song you heard by them.
I know the shame in your defeat. But I will hold on hope, and I won't let you choke on the noose around your neck. And I'll find strength in pain, and I will change my ways. I'll know my name as it's cold again.
Oh, yeah, dude. I was like, what the... I was like, yeah, buddy. Lyrics are dark.
Yeah.
Noose around your neck. Like, come on.
Roll Away Your Stone.
It's a
that
good,
is their, like...
good fucking track.
This isn't their best song, Roll Away Your Stone, but this is like their fucking straight up, like I'm kicking dust on a fucking farm. Roll away your stone. Burn.
Roll away your stone.
Like a rock.
My favorite album by them is their Red Rocks Live, and they have all those songs on it, and it's like so good.
Yeah, this is a good one too. This whole album is fucking badass, dude.
This is the one that won the Grammy over fucking Beyonce.
Dude, Say No More. This is a great album.
Oh no, they're actually the one that won the Grammy was Babel over Beyonce and Tay Swift. They won.
Roll away your stone, I'll roll on mine.
The banjo part in the song is nuts.
Together we can see what
Dude,
we
Megan and I
will
rode through Utah with this track, this album, dude.
Really?
Like
Don't
southern Utah to
leave
northern,
me
where like her sister lives and stuff.
alone at this time.
Yeah, we rocked this. The first time I listened to the whole thing,
I'm afraid of what I will discover inside.
This is like fucking hoedown.
yeah, dude. The first time I listened to this whole album straight to through, I was like, oh shit, this is
I would find a
oh, boom, boom.
What's cool is they also have songs with this type of stuff that are more like intimate, meaningful, where they still have the bluegrass, like "Awake My Soul."
Yeah, "Awake My Soul" is yeah.
The Wanderer or Hopeless Wanderer, where they have Jason Bateman and all of them with the music video. Have you seen that music video?
And that, and he's like just playing the kick drum.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Pop, 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 pop. They don't do it anymore, but
Yeah, they do Hopeless Wanderer music video. It's got Jason Bateman, Ed Helms, and a couple other people, and they're fake playing Jason Sudeikis. They're fake playing all these instruments, but it's such a good music video.
I mean, for the first album, this was like a big deal.
Yeah,
This was like
no.
crazy.
But yeah, their Babel CD won Album of the Year.
But the welcome I receive with the restart. Darkness is a harsh turn.
I just want to be in a giant barn.
Well, you fucking saw him in
Dallas.
and you saw him in Texas.
Dude, that was like the coolest concert I've ever been to. We like showed up late too. They had like already played one song, but it was like fucking slammed packed. They come out in the crowd, all the light work, and they play like literally every song that they even have. It was such a good concert.
I'd like to take Megan's go for it, but you were cool enough. You got a T-shirt from Megan from that show.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right. And then I bought the dope blanket, and it was their Gentlemen of the Road symbol blanket.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like them.
No, I have nothing
think they're
against
I
Mumford
think
&
they're
Sons.
fucking great as
They're my
fuck.
favorite band.
But I was just very surprised.
They're your favorite band?
If I could listen to any band for the rest of my life, it'd be them. And that's
I was just
saying
surprised,
something, 'cause
like, the first
I love
song-
Blink-182, but I would listen to Mumford & Sons over them.
I respect that. Fuck, I respect that as fuck.
I was just surprised. Like,
I Will
Song
Wait.
was the first song you heard.
I Will Wait.
The Cave?
Yeah.
I Will Wait is their best song, and I love that song. But if I can listen to any song for the rest of my life, it'd be "Lover of the Light" by them. That's
Lover of the Light.
When
he blurts it out?
What's that black actor's name? He's the person in the music video. He's a famous black. I can't remember his name. But
Black Panther.
No.
Why you gotta throw shade?
No, you would know him if he's in shitloads of movies, but he's like the actor in that music video. But I love "Lover of the Light."
That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, shit. There's
how many more minutes we got left?
8.
Shit.
7:50.
Duck Game. If you guys want to play a badass game,
Yeah, talk about that.
4-player brawl game. It's called Duck Game. Came out for Xbox 2015. Now it's on Switch. You can create your own levels. You're just 4 ducks running around picking up random guns. Can change your hat. You can quack and shoot the shit out of each other. It's like Smash Bros. In 8-bit.
We have no affiliation with the Duck Game, but definitely check it out. Oh shit, what are you playing now?
Duck Game.
Duck Game. Woo!
DuckTales. Woo!
No, I'm going to end the show the way I started the show. Because
with your dick out. Cool.
It only seems fitting, but... all right, let's close out. Good night.
All right, I want to thank everyone for listening to us. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Mark. And
Yes.
this is going to wrap up our episode of Socially Awkward. And don't forget, until next time, you guys better tap. Oh, shit.
That...
Oh, shit.
Oh, and Revenge Lover, get 50% off your shit with RevengeLover.com.
Thank you very much. And with that...
Bing bong beep.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.